to the boat, yeah, to the boat where you guys boarded from Ikorodu to Aja. So I want to know. I don't think it can take 3 hours, right? So it should be around that. If Mohbad mother called after 4 p.m., right? So maybe 4:30, 4:20, that was when Blessing called. Well, Mohbad is saying that he heard that Mohbad died 7 p.m. I think that's a slip of tongue. Okay, let's 7 p.m. was when he was up at London.
No, wait. He said he confirmed his death around 7.
And that is wrong. That is wrong. He confirmed his death from Blessing. Blessing is the only person who told
Baba when he later find it, when he later saw it himself.
No. Baba got to that house 10 p.m. in the night, right?
I look down. Okay. I look down.
He got to Mohbad's house 10 p.m. in the night. He got to Osaka, London, because I've heard him before. Osaka, London, 7 p.m. So I think this one is a slip of tongue, which he will correct later. It was 4:30 p.m. that Mohbad mother called, and after Ibukun called. Ibukun did not call 3 hours ago, because according to Baba Mohbad, Ibukun called before he entered the boat. There was only one person left for the boat to full, and he was the only one person that was left. And then he entered, and then Ibukun called. In that process. So there is no way Ibukun called 7 p.m. That's a mistake from him. Let's move on from there.
6 so time
I missed something there. Let me take it back. 1932.
Paparino, quickly here. The question you're asking, right? Pekin lives in Ikorodu. He should know the last time boat takes off from that place.
Okay.
So that way you know.
Spec is on it. From where Baba live to Ibute, to the beach side where they take boat, it's like how many minutes? With car.
Wait, it is Ibute. Baba went. Baba will still use about, like, if it's bike, Baba take from Ijede Okele to there. Baba will use like 30 minutes to get there. But if it's car, if it's bus, it will be about 1 hour.
Okay. So there's no way it's 7 p.m. If Mohbad called him after 4 p.m., so after 5 p.m., he will be there.
They will reach Ibute, and he will take the boat from Ibute.
So now, between Ibute to Osaka, London, how many hours in the boat?
Me, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Wait, one more question, I beg. What time is the last boat that goes to the island? What time is it?
I think it's around.
Seconds.
I think it's around 6. So.
Okay, so there's still time.
I think it's around 6.
There's still time.
Someone said 20 minutes.
Don't mind them. Let them come up. Don't mind conversation. Let's continue.
So, we just keep believe Nabaya because they look Koko Baraje Abagira Otile, but my delay around 7 ni mo confirm pé Okuye.
Time wọlé wà lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn àti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:35. Ó dà pé last week náà ni tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. So time yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn. So nígbà tá a máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí mo bá di gbé, ó ti bọ́ sí tó 10. Mo ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò nínú ilé. Mo ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Mo bá lọ́yà, mo bá Snatan, mo bá Anya.
Sorry, I missed. There's something we are missing here.
Paparino, please, can I go to something? My tea was Westwood Place today. You know, Papa Mohbad said he met 100 people in the house. My tea also said the same thing today. He said he was at Mohbad's house that day. He said a lot of people there. There were so much, but he did not enter. He was inside the car.
Just leave my sister. My sister trying to be relevant. Just leave my sister's place. I don't want that shit, that game. Put that my sister somewhere first. We don't make my sister down.
See,
what does it mean?
100 people.
You know,
in the house, and no one was taking pictures or making videos. I don't even understand that.
I see that very dark man went to meet and ask him of his evidence, whatever. And then the matter
Papa, this question you ask now, this question you ask now, Baba answered it here. Baba said they said nobody should hold their phone. Just continue listening to this thing. Baba said that nobody was allowed.
Listen. Okay. Guys, please let's listen.
Already. Ní past stop mbẹ yẹn, ó ti mọ mi fẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ jà sí kọ́tà. So, kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fún abẹ́yà ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because èyí ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òjìlé ọ̀dọ̀ máa fi délé lálẹ́. Around 7 ni mo confirm pé ó kú yẹn.
Time wọlé wa lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn, a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:35. Ó dàbí pé last week náà ni tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
You see, and he was correct that it was a last trip. And he said they were coming from 4:30 to 5 p.m. All right. So, and he was correct again. From 4:30 to 5 p.m., they were already in their departure between Ikorodu there to Ajah. Now, according to him, he claimed that it was in Ikorodu there before they departed that Blessing called him. Now he's claiming that it was in Ajah there that he heard that Mohbad died. I don't know who told him then.
Hold on, Paparino. He said on the boat, Blessing called him.
No. Before he entered the boat, please.
No. He was on the boat, Paparino.
Let me take it back.
He said
wait. Let me take it back there.
Mi ò mọ kankan nípa ikú Mohbad. Ó kù ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó máa kú. Ìyá ìpè mi pé káwá kó ṣíà tó ń lò ó ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀. Mo dé ló bá ìyá ìkó kúrò mi.
Ta ló fẹ́ lo chair yẹn?
Ìyá ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ lò. Ìyá Mohbad ló fẹ́ lò. Ìjọ́ tí mo lọ kó ṣíà yẹn níjọ́ kejì tí mo wọlé yẹn. Ẹ̀ka náà mo wọnú new house wọ́n gbé. Now, wọ́n kó ṣíà lọ. Nígbà tó máa di Saturday mo kó ṣíà. Nígbà tó di.
New house ni wọ́n gbé. Okay. The new house ní Pine Royal Pine.
Tuesday ni wọ́n pè mí. Wípé ara ọmọ mi ò yá o, ó wà lọ́sítítù, ó jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad nù. Ó dẹ̀ pè mí, ṣé ká pàdé ní bus stop lèmi dúró sí, bí n tó dé bus stop, ó ti mú Ìyátúndé, wọn àti Ìyátúndé dẹ̀ gbé, ṣé bí wọ́n ló ní kí n dúró sí bus stop, ó dẹ̀ kọjá lọ lára mi. Now, mo wá ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀kadà tó gbé wọn pẹ̀lú mọ́tò mi. Nígbà tí màá fi dé etí odò àwọn ti cross torí ọ̀kadà ọ̀nà yẹn ò smooth, ọ̀kadà move ju mọ́tò lọ. So wọ́n ti wà lórí boat. Ó kù èèyàn kan. Boat máa fi kọ́ sí Ajah. So ó kù èèyàn kan ní ọjọ́ yẹn. Èèyàn kan yẹn ni mo fi lè meet up torí àwọn ti wà lórí omi. Ó yẹ kán ti move. Níbi tí mo ti gba jacket tí mo fẹ́ wọ orí omi, mo kò gbọ́ ìpè ọmọ mi ni.
Did you hear that? Before he entered the boat, are we clear? Can I continue?
He's on his way.
We are clear.
It was clear.
Before he entered the boat, that was when the call came, right? All right, and that should be anything. That should be anything around 5 p.m., not more than 5 p.m. So that was the first time he heard that Mohbad has died, not 7 p.m. that I said. He was wrong when he said 7 p.m. unless it's a slip of tongue, which he has to correct later. Now let's move on.
Ìbùkún yẹn wà ní Ogun State. Hello daddy, wọ́n ní àbúrò ń kú o. Wọ́n wá àwọn tó wà lórí omi. Ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n receive ni pé ara ẹ̀ ti ń balẹ̀ o, ó ti ń gba treatment lọ́wọ́. Àwa náà ti ń bọ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ pé mi wà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad. Àwọn méjì náà ń gbé kọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo tí wọ́n sọ lèmi gbọ́, èmi ti gbọ́ kí n tó gorí omi.
Èmi ti gbọ́ kí n tó go before I enter in the boat.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni yẹn gùn gan. So gbàgbà kọjọ́ yìí, gbogbo tí wọ́n sọ yẹn, ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London, ẹ bá ti dé Ọ̀ṣọ́pá London, ibẹ̀ ni hospital wà, ó ti ń response.
You cannot say you confirm anything 7 p.m. When you say you confirm, you must hear from somebody or see something. That is the wrong language. The first place that he confirmed that Mohbad has died is about 5 p.m. when Blessing called him. When they got to Osaka, London, 7 p.m., nobody confirmed anything for him. But what they said was that Mohbad is fine, Mohbad is good, that he should go back home. So how did he confirm? Did he see anything? No. How did he confirm? Confirm what? When he didn't say anything. At that time, you are still doubting. We should be doubting.
No. Wait, I'm not Paparino. So his daughter has called him to tell him Omoyintiku.
Around 5 p.m. Around 5 p.m.
Yeah, hold on. So are you talking about confirmation as something or confirming at all? If somebody has called you at 5 o'clock to say you're Omoyintiku, that person don't leave. That person they call that person to tell that person, this person that there's not something they have fabricated. So that is confirmation.
No, please wait. It's when you say confirm. Okay. I was informed. Confirm is like informed. The first time he was informed that it come to his knowledge that Mohbad has died was 5 p.m. when Blessing called. Around 5 p.m. when Blessing called. If at all, you don't have to see it. Okay, confirming that that information was given to you. Okay, like now, how do you know that something has happened? It is either you see it, it is either you hear it. Now, the sniper, let me say, I was in America with you, okay, and I got to Nigeria, all right, and then I called you that I'm here in Nigeria, and they ask you, when did you confirm that Paparino was in Nigeria? It is when I call you and I tell that you will claim, right?
So now, so now, let's say
that's being informed. Confirmation is what you see if you're
informed.
present. Informed is.
No, we can understand the context. I mean, we understand language context here. We can understand the context. I'm following the context.
So Paparino, now say it in Yoruba. The way because you're using English now. So the way Blessing are called.
You know, he used the word confirm. Baba used English. That's why I'm forgiving his English. It's only but more confirm. He used English. He's supposed to say Batimoko bo, Batimogbo. That's the Bible.
In Yoruba, what's the Yoruba term for confirmation? If you want to say confirm in Yoruba, what do you use?
Yeah. Hard of. Here.
And so Yoruba confirmation in Yoruba, some Yoruba.
That is, you use what is closer to it. It depends. You know, Yoruba is not like English. English you can use. I mean, Yoruba, one word can be used for many other things. You understand? English confirm is more specific. But when you see in Yoruba, you have to either say I see, I hear. You have to mention what action. But confirm in English, you know, can mean so many different things.
Àrídájú ni.
Let's now use it as words now. Okay. But
keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, Baba. Keep in mind, Baba is when you talk about English, Baba is not using what he's very intellectually, you know, in the English language. So keep that in mind. So he's using confirm, but he doesn't probably not aware that it means something totally different. So keep that in mind. Let's not crucify him on a cross, because I can tell you, Baba's English is it's way out of whack. So, anyways,
heard is the right word. For me, I understand the straight English. Confirm is like to confirm. Yeah, fine. To confirm. Either you have seen it or you have heard. Boya pe ti rin kan, boya o ti gbọ́ nípa ẹ̀. O ti confirm pé àwọn ti wà ńbẹ̀. Mo ṣe confirm pé wọ́n ti débẹ̀ àbí kò ti délẹ̀. So it's normal thing. Let's move on.
The treatment. Mo ń gbọ́ gbogbo yín. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ dé bus stop, a ti wà ní bus stop o, Jàmbá náà ló gbà.
Why I'm dragging this, I mean, he is wrong. But Mohbad is wrong to say that the first time he confirmed that Mohbad has died is 7 p.m. Whereas 5 p.m., he was called by Blessing. And he was informed that Mohbad has died 5 p.m. That is the first confirmation. The second confirmation...
That can't be confirmation, Paparino. That cannot be a confirmation. If someone informed me about something. That's not confirmation. That's just me hearing. They could also hear from somebody, and the somebody that told the other person I'm not confirming is something that I can physically see, and I say, I reached there, this is what I saw. I confirmed it. But if someone informed me about something, does not mean it's confirmed. So the daughter calling to say, hey, Baba, your son may be dead, does not mean anything. Because as she's hearing that, or someone told her that, go back to that, woken up again. Like, so you're missing English here.
Let's work with dictionary semantics. Okay. So our dictionary semantics gives us this. Confirm as a verb is to establish the truth or correctness of something previously believed or suspected to be the case. So let us try to put it straight. Maybe what the man was saying, okay, that when he confirmed that, truly what Blessing said was correct.
Yes.
Was when they use a proverb to talk to him. Because according to him, he said the proverb that was used to talk to him made him realize that, truly, something bad has happened. That is
exactly.
That when he heard at first that Mohbad has passed by Blessing,
he didn't believe it. He didn't believe.
But now when you see the game, in Yoruba, Akinla Okubeyin,
thank you.
So because of the
Paparino.
The play as an elderly man, won't feel laughing.
Paparino, I disagree. So, irú eré wo ló fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú èèyàn pé dádì ọmọ yín ti kú? Irú eré wo nìyẹn?
Okay, no,
brother, you are misinterpreting what Paparino was dragging. What Paparino was dragging was ìgbà tí daughter ẹ ti sọ fún confirmation nìyẹn. No, Baba ò gbà. That means he was informed, but he was just like, maybe this person doesn't know what they're talking about. Now, exactly. as a human being, if I hear a rumor, the first person to tell me informed me. If two or three people now start to tell me the same, if 2 or 3 people now start to tell me the same information, I can now tell myself, okay.
Wait. Hold on. That's my point. Now, there are some things that they're going to tell you.
If it's that case, it's correct.
Yeah, but Paparino, there are some things that they're going to tell you to money back. And you're saying,
let me make it this way. Let's say, for example, Paparino. Somebody called me. Okay, let me say somebody calls me. Okay, I said, Paparino, your mom is dead. Okay, somebody called me. And then, and they told me that, Paparino, maybe come home. We need you home. Your mom is in the hospital. But somebody has called me and said, Paparino, your mom is dead. All right. So me now on my way going. Then somebody now called me, Paparino, I know you love your mom so much, but take heart. Okay. Everything is all right. Everything is all right. Okay. Just be fine with him. If Paparino, you know what? Eat, relax. In fact, you don't have to come again, Paparino. Your mom is okay. Everything is all right. Please make sure you calm down, Paparino. Don't be stressed. My mind will be deducing. I will be forced to go see my mom that moment.
Exactly.
Because confirming what somebody have told me. Somebody have given me, let me say, a leading information, or maybe a hint. A hint has been given to me already that this particular thing have occurred. So somebody now try to, when I'm not a baby, I'm not a child. Somebody try to speak to me in that direction. I will quickly click that, hey, everything is not all right. So that was what happened to him. Baba click at 7 p.m. that, Mohbad is dead. And
Mohbad is dead.
That was why he said that, Iko Olokpa.
Yes. So Paparino, sorry.
what that means, truly Mohbad would have died.
Paparino, that's why Baba used that phrase, because the word confirm is subjective to Baba. The first time he heard, one go, one ba. The second time, it seems like it's starting to be like it's true. In Baba's mind, that word confirmed is what he now used. That's why he's saying, I can now. It seems like if one or two people are telling me the same thing, at which point does my mind start to tell me, exactly. But now if you're talking about physical confirmation, so now when Baba got there physically.
No, please don't physically. You have to take a bit of something to confirm, to be sure that I have a. You see? So he had heard before, and then he also heard Darusha speaking to him, then he deduced that something has happened, even without seeing. He said that was the first place I confirmed that something has happened. Then let's move on from there. That makes sense.
Phone lọ́wọ́ ya Mohbad pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé mọ́mì ẹ̀pọ̀ mi ti kú torí mo gbé ẹnìyẹn pé mo lẹ́ni àwà ó ti response treatment ẹ padà sílé ẹ ti wà ń bọ́ sọ kó wá mú wa káàdì lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé àṣẹ ẹ padà sílé gbà tí mo.
So can you just pause for a minute? If Baba himself contradicted himself. He first said he confirmed. Now I just heard him say, "Odabi pe."
No. He has not got there. He's speaking here to get there. He has not. I took it back.
Oh.
I don't get there. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was after he said he confirmed. I now said, "Odabi pe."
Let's listen. Let's hear.
Before he must only embrace me. Ọmọ ìtì kú. Ní pásítọ̀ kún bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dì mọ́ mi fẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ jà sí kọ́tà. So kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fún abẹ́yà ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàràjẹ́ abágbéra òjìlé ẹ̀ máa fi dílé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confirm pé ó kú yẹn.
Táìmù ọ̀lẹ́ wà lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi 4:35. Ó dà pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ so táìmù yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn so nígbà tó máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí mo bá ti gbé ó ti bọ́ sí tó 10 ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò nínú ilé ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo bá lọ́ọ̀yà mo bá snatan mo bá àyà mo bá àwọn kills wọn jọ ń jó ní lifestyle àwọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mo bá wọn níbẹ̀ kìtì tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé kẹ̀ mo ṣàfọ́sí pé ilẹ̀ torí pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò ti pọ̀ mo wá gba kíṣìn wọlé torí entrance náà ẹnìkan náà wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣà ń kọ́ṣọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé kọ́ máa mú fóònù kọ́ máa yọ fóònù wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rìkọ́dù nígbà máa gba kíṣìn wọlé kíṣìn ti máa gbà wọlé báyìí step tí ń bá gòkè.
What? Okay, I understand that there were some cautions that nobody should record, nobody should use their phone. I understand because it's a celebrity, so I think there should be some kind of protection. There should be some kind of caution. I got.
My question, the Paparino.
Hold on.
Even many celebrities are alive. There are so many celebrities alive sometimes.
Paparino, if you are investigating this,
I want to ask a question.
Paparino, let me ask you a question. If you are investigating this case, would you say the reason that, if you are a detective, would you say that the reason that they say they should not take any or bring out any phone is because it's a celebrity? Or would I will investigate it, but I will know for fact that most celebrities don't like being recorded casually. They don't like it.
Paparino.
I totally disagree with you on that.
Paparino, wait. So would you then give Baba, would you call Baba a slack for not recording that video?
Thank you.
Maybe they did not let him out before. Would you cut him a slack?
No. The thing is this, right? I will only cut him a slack if he complained that he was about to record and he was stopped from recording. But if he never got into his mind to record what he saw there that day, I won't.
Paparino, you're not listening. Paparino, you're not listening. One second, brother. They said, Baba said they didn't even almost let him in. What are you people talking about?
You're not getting my point. All things, okay? They are not letting other people record. Well, they are not letting other people record. It's different from they are not letting him record. Did he attempt to record and anybody stopped him?
Paparino, wait. Paparino, let's get something straight now. Hold on, let's get it. When Papa got there, did they even recognize him as Baba of Mobad? That's the first thing first.
He had to force himself in.
Okay, no.
What are we talking about?
No. Very simple now. Very simple. Very simple. Don't rush. Then when he finally got in and he got up, were there people upstairs too where he saw blood?
Let me answer that. All right, let me answer that now. So if you have been intimidated from outside, the phones are not allowed, right? Don't forget, these people don't even know him as Baba Mobile. So maybe he managed to get in. He went upstairs. So you expect him to now bring out phone and want to record when they've intimidated him outside.
That's not an example.
That's you, but that's you.
Paparino,
They went to the hospital.
Paparino.
Oh yes, sir.
I hope you are not in any way suggesting that Baba Mobad, who has just been invited to come and witness to see the death of to see the corpse of his son, will now take a camera and record.
He needs to take a camera and start to record. Yeah. That's what he's suggesting.
What I'm saying is that it is advisable for any elderly person to suspect a crime.
In your land, you are not even supposed to see the corpse of your son.
See, finest. Most of us have traveled, please. Let's use our wisdom. Let's not just act emotional. If you want to also do things like Yoruba do things, all right, we'll not get anywhere.
Paparino, Baba Mobad cannot bring camera and recording the corpse of his son.
No emotion.
Paparino, I disagree with you. The reason I would disagree with you is because you are forgetting one thing. Can I speak?
Relax.
Can I speak? The reason I disagree.
It is a taboo.
We will don't just take it easy. We'll find it. We'll come to some agreement.
Sir, forget
I'm
about
not somebody who's without recognizing the situation. I recognize the situation because I was born and brought up here. Okay, there's nothing you want to tell me that I don't know about. It's difficult. So what I'm saying here is this. Let's say Paparino, let's say finance. You walk into a building, okay? You were called. You lastly saw your son or your son's enemy on Saturday. And then you were called. You got there. And then you saw one part of the head. Your enemy's son's head was taken out of the body. The head was on one side, the body was on the other side. You got there. Then you asked what happened. They said it was fan that slashed his head on the body. All right? And then your action be like, okay, let's get an ambulance and let us take him to the morgue. You get to the police station with the situation, they said, it's fine now. There's a police station close to you. Go back there. Those ones have the logistics, they have the fuel. We cannot be driving from here down to where you guys are coming. 2 minutes, there's police station to your house there. 2-3 minutes. Go to that one so that they will address the situation. You did not do that. You went to the Korodu. You got to Korodu that you want to put it in the morgue. And they said, they need that police report or medical report, which you refuse to go get. Then now, you are left with no option. Then you call a ballet, okay, that you have a son. You want to come bury. And you eventually bury that son, okay? So, do you think that there are some mistakes here? Look at the situation I gave him. Forget about what happened to Mobad. In this situation, a crime was committed. The head was separated from the body. So, situation like this, finance, how do you address it?
You're giving. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you one thing. Hold on. Please let me respond to him. Let me respond to him.
Baba new to that area. Baba is new to that area.
Guys,
In Baba Mohbad's instance,
that's a very extreme scenario you just gave.
If I want to speak to you, I gave you a scenario. Address my scenario. Then let's go to Mohbad case.
Let me give you a background to answering that question. In this instance, at the time everybody heard about Mohbad's case, nobody suspected any foul play in that house.
Don't teach me about Mohbad case. Answer my illustration first. Do you see anything wrong with that? Someone head is torn, is splitted from the body.
Paparino, let me.
No, please wait. I'm talking to somebody. I will come to you, please. Finance, address the situation first, and then we can go to Mohbad. Because if you can't understand what a crime is, why should I talk to you? Okay. So now,
you have to be.
Your analogy is completely
flawed, and you don't want to see it. Your analogy is very flawed.
Logic.
Come on, man. Stop this, man.
Your analogy is different, completely different.
You don't have to be in the conversation and see how intelligent it is. Okay? You don't have brain to think. I want to talk to those who have brain to think. I'll think now you unmute. Others please be muted. Okay? I will give you the same illustration again and see whether you have the education, whether you went through school, whether you understand what it is when a comprehension is given to somebody or an example is given to you, then exercise is now given to you. I'm giving you my example first. I want to see whether you understand my example before I give you an exercise. Now, a man got into a house, and a man who lastly see the son on Saturday, he got into the son's house, met over 100 people there. The head was splitted from the body. And the man asked what happened. They said the son was cleaning fan up, and it was the fan that split that head from the body. And then this man picked up the son. They were going on the way. Then they stopped in the police station. Police said, go back to the house. Go back to the police station that is close to that house. Here is far away. We don't have jurisdiction. Okay? You guys should go back there. You will get the report. Now, the man did not go back there. The man went straight to the morgue. He got to the morgue, trying to put the body in the morgue. Now, in the morgue, he was asked of police report, which he refused to go get. They also asked him of medical report. He doesn't have it. Okay? And eventually was frustrated, and he took that child for burial, and the child was buried. Do you see any mistake in this particular example? First, go on.
The only mistake I see there is not listening to the instructions of the first police officers, which will be to go to the second police station, which is in the jurisdiction of where the incident happened. Would you like for me to answer any other way that's based on my understanding, or would you say I'm not going to?
Let me answer.
I've not come to you. I've not come to you. Wait. If you don't want to be patient, I will deal with one person. I will move to the next person. Let's be patient. I will come to you. Don't rush. Take your time, relax, so that when I come to you, you will not stammer and begin to cry. Take your time and listen. Let me engage you. So at least you are able to point out one mistake. That the one mistake for you that you find here is the man not obeying the police instruction by going to a more closer police station to the house, right? Is that a mistake you find here?
Yes. Based on your illustration, yes.
Yeah, based on my illustration.
I don't have context. I don't have anything. So based on your story.
Based on the illustration. Fine. Now let's come to the Mohbad case, where you can now, because we both, this is a general case. It's not my own example. This is the reality, okay? A man who lastly saw his son on Saturday was called that his son was sick, and eventually he found that son was dead. He went upstairs We don't know why he went to the back door. Only him can tell why he went to the back door. He went to the back door and went upstairs, and in the lobby room that leads to, maybe the main room, but in the lobby room in the playground, like he said, he saw a cloth soaked with blood. All right. After seeing that cloth soaked with blood, not convinced, nothing came back downstairs. They showed him that Mohbad is downstairs. He came downstairs. He asked what happened. They said he had a fight with his friend in the last show. And don't forget, while this man was coming, Prime Boy, who was that friend, said he called the father in the evening. That is about when the father was on his way coming. More than 3 times. The first time the father said, I'm on my way to Aja. The second time Prime Boy called, he called the man that I heard that Mohbad has passed, has died. Have you heard? Prime Boy said so. Okay, I'm quoting Prime Boy. Perkins, you were in that life with Prime Boy, right? Perkins, can you hear me? Because you were in that life.
So what's the point? What is
just
the
wait,
point
I'm coming to you. We have to just wait. You are rushing, please. Just let us create something. Don't rush.
Oh my God.
It was that you were in that live stream, right?
I'm at the show.
No. You were in the live stream with Prime Boy when Prime Boy was complaining that Mohbad father doesn't greet him. You remember? When he said he called Baba Mohbad, pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú pé òun lè pe Baba Mohbad o, pé Baba ní pé Baba ní òun wà lọ́nà Àjà, pé òun tún pe Baba Mohbad, Baba ní pé òun ti fẹ́ débẹ̀. Then later òun tún pe Baba ò dá fóònù. Baba
I was there, yeah.
Let me I myself, I let the public know when we heard about Mohbad's death. I went to Baba's friend and we called, Baba's friend called Baba, and Baba told us he's on his way to Mohbad's house.
You called Baba or you called Baba's friend?
Baba's friend, we went to Baba's friend. And we told Baba's friend, and Baba's friend called Baba.
I know. That's not my question. My question is, it was your live stream. Because I have a video. It was in your live stream that Prime Boy said that statement. Are you aware of that?
I don't remember. I don't know. So you can
We'll show it to you later.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no one's arguing. Yeah, that's correct.
That's not okay. Now, so let me come back to all things. Okay. So now this same Prime Boy has been calling the father before the father got to the home, to the house. On getting there, asking what happened, he was told that the same guy who has been calling him is the one that is responsible for causing injury on Mohbad. And then a nurse came home to treat Mohbad. And eventually the injection went wrong. And then the father followed through with all the processes which he underwent. So do you see any mistake here? Do you see any wrong here? All things. It's up to you.
Okay. Well, if you would let me explain my way and then my context,
that's what I'm saying. Now I'm letting
that
you.
would be greatly appreciated.
I've given you information which I want you to work with because I'll use those information to challenge you.
No
problem. That's why I took time to give you those history. So you can do the same chapter.
No problem. Based on what you just told me and also based on my knowledge of the case, Baba did nothing wrong. And the reason I would explain. Number one, he was already nothing prior to the information and confirmation suggests to Baba that something was suspicious. Correct? In your analysis, you said that, if you live with your enemy and this, the difference in between your analysis and the actual case of Mohbad is the fact that...
Did I mention enemy? I never mentioned any enemy here. What enemy are you talking about again?
Okay.
That's why I took time to explain to you, so that you don't mention anything else.
I understand. Okay, Paparino. My point to you,
here, for God's sake?
You mentioned enemy in your previous illustration without the Mohbad case. That's why we were trying to tell you that you're an enemy.
I gave you an example that I wanted to work with. Now you are going to another example again.
I have not, Paparino. Just calm down for a second. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to the situation. There was nothing prior to this that would suggest to anybody or Baba that it was suspicious. Everything seemed to align. They said, and I quote, that ejection was the possible cause of what happened. So is it plausible in Baba's mind that, oh, okay, the injection, blood, maybe, I don't know. At the end of the day, Baba is not a...
Let's say all things, okay? I mean, I want you to calm down, because if you're not calming down, if you calm down, it's looking like I'm calm for you.
I'm calm, trust me.
You're missing some things there, which I want to be considerate of. I'm looking at the crime aspect of things, okay? The criminal aspect of things was, we are trained to recognize crime when we see crime. I wanted to know whether he knew what a crime was or not. When he went upstairs and saw those cloths soaked with blood, what came into his head?
We cannot...
And then he went downstairs.
Paparino, I understand your question. You are not trying to see things from other people's perspective. You may be trained to see crime. You may be an investigator. You may enter a house and say, person don't commit crime here. You may be a detector of crime. I don't know how that's possible, because even police officers in the well-trained country sometimes don't even detect something, a crime has occurred as soon as they walk in. But you may do that. And I'm not going to argue with you. But sometimes, maybe sometimes, Paparino, that some people like Baba don't or can't. It doesn't make them a bad person. That's my point. He went there.
No,
he went there.
I don't have issue with that. That's not even where I'm arguing.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, but I'm just saying, okay, as a normal person, okay, at some point, right, as fellow countrymen, there are some basic things that me and you are supposed to have the knowledge of. For example, in our Yoruba culture, we know things that are abomination, that this you cannot do as an abomination. We're all trained that way. We grew up knowing that. Okay? So the same thing, I think, I will cut him a slack. I will cut him a slack, because a lot of people in the country are not trained to understand what crimes are. Okay? Let's say, for example, somebody walk into a place and find somebody's head, splitted from the body. The head is on one side, the body is on another side. Anybody who understands crime, okay, we won't touch such body. We question that death. We ask a lot of questions, and which will make them call on the authority. But our own society is not shaped that way, where whenever a crime happens, we call on police and they get involved immediately. We, by ourselves, always try to help. We always try to sort it out by ourselves, because if we don't do it, nobody will do it.
Paparino, I understand you. You're a very intellectual person. So now let me narrate this thing in a way that maybe you could. I want to see what you're thinking. So you're telling me that this man got a call by his daughter to say, "Hey, just want to give you a heads up, Daddy. I think Mohbad is dead." Whatever the conversation is, we were not there. Cool. He heard the statement, and he's processing it, but he's like, "Let's go." Some things happen that later on in his mind led to him confirming that there's a possibility that what he heard at first was true. Anyways, he kept on going. He got there. When he got there, listen to the tape. When he got there, he said, and I quote, "To even gain entry into the house was difficult." Mind you, let me explain. Baba said he goes there frequently to solve their domestic problem. When I mean domestic, their fight. So as an investigator, if I was investigating this case, I would come to the assumption that the gate man knows who Mohbad's father is. So for there to be a roadblock or an obstacle already for the father of the son to even gain entry, number one, I'm suspicious. Number two, for them to say no cell phone, no cell phone, no cell phone, I'm suspicious. Now, whether you think Mohbad is a celebrity, listen, if Mohbad is alive and say, "Please, I don't want to be videotaped. I don't want no pictures, please," that's well within his right as a celebrity. But when he's dead and there are 100 people, and you guys are doing your best to make sure that those 100 people, do you know what 100 people are in a gathering? Anyways, Baba said he got there eventually. He went in. It seems like there was a fight to even gain entry. When he got there, he was so far in that he didn't even know that he missed Mohbad under the stairs. He went upstairs. He saw blood. Now, when he got there, the explanation they gave him didn't seem suspicious.
If you were Mohbad's brother or sister or father, okay, and all of you were there crying about the situation, and I, Paparino, I came as a journalist with a video, with a camera, and I wanted to record Mohbad at that moment, would you allow that?
You're a journalist. I'm not going to allow that. You're not a family member.
Why would you allow that?
Yes, because, like I said,
I'm making it more corporate. I'm making it more organized.
I'm trying to answer you. If you could let me answer. You're a journalist. I don't know what your news story could be. I don't know what your agenda would be.
The other people use it for. Do you know what they want to use it for?
That's the point. The point is the people there, for 100 people to be there, they must be considered either a close friend, business associate, or family. Meaning, they are not a random stranger that's a journalist that's trying to cover a story.
They were strangers with wooden phone. When they are saying no recording, they were telling everybody there. Everybody, and there were over 100 people. So it only makes sense that at that situation to just respect the death. Don't just take,
Okay, Paparino, if I'm to understand you now, I want to understand you. So Baba's crime is, I just want to, maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to accept. Baba's crime in your eyes now is he saw blood and he didn't pull out camera to start to record.
No.
What semantics are you people arguing? What's the argument here?
Let me answer now. Ask me a question, let me answer. I mean, don't speak that way. You've asked me a question, what's wrong about crime? Now, what I see as crime for Mohbad, okay, or what I just found like strange, or I see not good enough, okay, is for anybody to get to a crime scene and to see a crime or to see a criminally related activity or to see anything crime like happened there and not to act against it or not to recognize it. For example, I will expect that when a father who was never contacted about the development, what led to Mohbad's death, right, comes to a place like that, they told him it was one of his friends who fought him before. One of his friends, that you know. You want to call that person first. What happened? What did you do on my son? Okay, and then you went up, you saw blood. Did you question that blood at that moment? Then, let me say I'm back, Mohbad. I came down. And I saw the situation. And then I asked, Baba asked me, did Baba, what do you mean? What I saying?
You're taking out the emotional part of this.
Let's make it this way, right? Let's say that to Baba. Just wait 1 minute. We'll come to that. Let's say it was a stain of blood. Okay, stain of blood. That is not much, just small stain of blood. All right. Anybody will feel like, maybe this cloth was used to clean blood. But the way Baba described that blood, if truly the blood that Baba saw that day was enough, was very much, let's say like this cloth, like this, soaked with blood. You saw it there, white, changed to blood like this, and you even see maybe liquid blood, whatever. You will suspect that something happened here, and you will ask some questions. You will ask questions about
Paparino, wait. Paparino, wait. You see, we've been going around this for the last 10 minutes. The answer to your question is actually in that audio that you're playing.
You're trying to find something.
It's actually there.
I just told you, as a person, for me, that's what I expect for any normal person.
That's to you. It's subjective. How you would react. Can I use an analogy? Guys, sorry. Can I say something? I'll say this and I'll mute. And I know someone has a question for me. Can I say something? Paparino, sorry, brother, my brother. Nobody's arguing that you are wrong. If me, Pra and Paparino are in the military and we go to war and we boom, how we react with 3 different ways. So why would I turn around and say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done this? Come on, guys. You're removing the context.
All things die. Let me ask you a question. When you watch football, and you see a player messed up, would you say you expected something better from them? That doesn't mean you're a footballer.
Papa, keep playing the audio. You see.
No, I know. Do you expect?
You're right.
What I expect in the situation?
Yeah, that is me, Papa. But your expectation can be
See, Paparino, what you're doing, you're turning your expectation and you're stripping away everything else that this man is saying, and you're using your expectation to crucify and say because he didn't do this, he must be this.
When your player misses penalty and you're a coach and you see the situation, the way he went about it, won't you crucify his act? It is someone's act that you crucify. I'm crucifying his act. The way he acted there, I wouldn't encourage any other father to act like him. I wouldn't encourage any man in Nigeria today. I would tell them to learn from how bad mistake.
Papa, before you crucify him, Paparino, before you crucify him, listen to the answer he gave to that question. The guy asking the question.
Let's hear his answer, please. Let's hear his answer.
Wọ́n ti wá jù wọlé ni, parí ibi tí bọ́ọ̀dì Mohbad wà. Kí ṣe àwọn gbà ń bá lọ sókè? Lẹ́sẹ̀ ni wọ́n pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò mi ò gbọ́. Intention mi ni pé ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ ló máa wà. Nígbà tí máa yọjú sí orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀, n bá rí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti wà sún ṣẹ̀mọ̀ tí ẹ bá rí dúbẹ̀ white tó ti wá di Kampala. Ọkàn mi ò lọ sí kankan. Mi kàn tún padà. Mo padà sí àlẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n ti wá ń pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò bí nǹkan ń wò nílẹ̀ báyìí. Àwọn aláfa ti wọ́n.
Forget about the shock. That is nothing.
Oh yeah, forget about the shock. Yeah, he just found out his son is dead. But forget about the shock. Okay, I'm mute.
Grilled chicken is here to weaken salt, and that key ingredient just in time.
Honestly, there is no. I'm going to say the expectation is very fine and scientific, but you can't expect everybody to react in a particular way. I'm telling you, Paparino, the fact that Baba Mohbad actually took Mohbad to the police station.
Is that what you want me to hear the sniper? Or is there anything more?
Papa, can you hear me?
Oh, there is more. Continue playing. The guy is going to ask you the question.
One or two. 12 hours.
No.
Àbí kó ti máa lọ bí èdè kan tó sọ pé ẹ̀ ń bá ọmọ ẹ̀. So, wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá ọmọ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti gbé ọ̀sìn láyà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń béèrè pé ń bá lọ báyàwó. Kí ló ṣe ọkọ ẹ̀? Dádì o, injection ló reflect lára ẹ̀ o, ẹ máa gbé lọ sékìtì o. Gbogbo tó ń sọ yìí, injection reflect lára ẹ̀, kí n máa gbé lọ sékìtì. Ó mọ̀ pé pastor ni mí. So, ó wà confused. Ìpè irú èdè wo ni pé kí n máa gbé lọ sékìtì? Èkìtì ń bọ̀. Ó tó sọ fún mi nìyí. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, mo kàn rí kan nínú àwọn representative Davido bíi manager ẹ̀. Dádì, olùkọ́ àwọn yẹn ti gbọ́ tipẹ́. Ọ̀gá òní kò ń kó 2 million naira fún mi. Mi lè gba irú owó báyìí. Nígbà tó yẹ kó bóyá amọ̀ra gbà bí Mohbad rè which is Darusha wọ́n kówó yẹn fún. Wọ́n bá kówó yẹn fún. Ó ṣe transfer fún lórí yẹn. Wọ́n tó ṣe transfer fún bí tí mo ti rán mo ṣàrí lọ́ọ̀yà mo ṣàrí gbogbo wọn. Kí ló what's the next thing? Okay, pé ambulance sọ fún Darusha. Ká gbé òkú lọ sí police station. A dẹ̀ gbé òkú ó di police station. Darusha lọ kọ́ bọ́lẹ̀ torí mi tẹ̀ mọ́ tí mo lè ṣe.
It's not. He has talked about it now. I mean, he's talked about the blood stuff.
The guy is going to ask him questions. The guy is going to ask him if he suspected. The guy is going to ask him questions.
Look at that. We're supposed to lead Papa to that. If not, they are wicked.
Ọdẹ mi lọ sí ọ́fíìsì kan, ara mi dùn mí ò lè kọ anything. So ọlọ́pàá yẹn wá sọ pé ó máa help me láti write ojú dẹ̀ ń rọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ write gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ṣe débẹ̀ mo ṣe bá ó write everything down. Suddenly mo ti sign gan ẹnìkan kọ̀ wá láti another office lọ pé kán má fún mi ní police report. Wọ́n ní kí ló dé sáà kílẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ mi wá ní nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ̀ níbo ni mo report sí. Àlejò ní mí mo ṣẹ̀ dé náà ọmọ mi ní ó ṣaláìsí wọ́n ní wọn ò lè fún mi ní police report. Mo tún ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé wẹ́ pé wọ́n máa gbà ní mọ́ṣúárì wọ́n á gbéra ó Oya. Mọ́tò yẹn àti káà méjì lágbédé mọ́ṣúárì because àwọn ambulance tó máa ń tóbi ńlá big one yẹn ni. Pàtàkì mọ́ṣúárì ń gbọ́dọ̀ bá ní this is our condition wọ́n ní doctor report ńkọ́ mi ò ní police report ńkọ́ mi ò ní wọ́n náà lè gba òkú yẹn lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n gbé lè hàmù dání torí inú káà tí àwọn wà kò sí báyìí fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n ò pé kí ni mo lè ṣe that was around 3 o'clock lóru n bá pe pa èmi lọ a máa gbé òpè a máa lọ sí ambulance ló sọ pé òun lè kọjá torí pé ibi tí a dárúkọ fún nígbà tí tílẹ̀ bá mọ́ kò rápò sí kò ṣe because mo tún rí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ló jẹ́ fún Mohbad kò ṣètò bẹ́yìn lọ́dọ̀ wá gbé wá bá mi níbi tí a fẹ́ lọ arrange fún ibi tí ó nílẹ̀ sí ilẹ̀ yẹn kan sọ pé mo fẹ́ fi kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì fún mi ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí èrò ẹ̀ because ó ti àtijọ́ blog síbẹ̀.
ok ó ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ pé
ó ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òun fẹ́ fi kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì fún mi. so ibẹ̀ mo wá lọ adé gbébi tó máa gbẹ sí èmi ti gbà fọlọ́run gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá àti pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà àti pé ọmọ yẹn mi ò lè máa wù fún ọmọ mi lẹ̀ ó sun ìta gbangba mọ́jú ní general hospital ni ibi déètì yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn sọ́sọ̀ prime nígbà tí àwọn sọ pé ojú òfurufú lòun ti tán gbókù ọkọ̀ òun lọ ṣe pé àjọgbèdé mọ́ṣúárì mi ò padà sí mọ́ṣúárì yẹn àfi ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé òkú yẹn wá sí ibi ilẹ̀ tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn so ẹlòmíín bá gbọ́ náà gbà police officer ṣe máa fi òkú ọmọ mi lẹ̀.
èrò ṣe ṣe kó jẹ́ pé ṣọ́ọ̀kì yẹn.
ẹ wo sá ó ní ọjọ́ abárí bíi níbí wọlé ṣé ló dà pé sọ́mọ̀ ti ya lé mi lórí mò ń rìn mi mọ̀ bí tí mò ń rìn lọ.
shock.
wọ́n fi òkú ọmọ yẹn sí.
forget about the shock.
mo kàn pé Darusha ẹ máa bá mi ní.
Because they issue them a right certificate. Why can't they tender that one in that mug? They should have collected that cost.
Ó ti yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ òun náà ló tún padà ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá because ọmọ ló máa ń jogún ẹni so mo gbà pé ibi tí bá kọ́lé fún màmá tèmi èmi ni mo ní torí màmá ń lọ èmi ń bọ̀ ni mo ìgbàgbọ́ mi sọ fún mi pé ọmọ yẹn ló máa ń jogún ẹni tó ṣe fún mi láti sí ṣùgbọ́n ó ti wá fi kú ṣàgbà nígbà tí gbogbo ayé dẹ̀ pariwo pé wọ́n fẹ́ mọ ogún tó pa kò sẹ́ni tó lágbára jùjọba lọ gbogbo ayé náà ló pariwo ó dẹ̀ zoom gbọ́dọ̀.
gbogbo ìgbà tí ẹ̀ ń rìnrìn yẹn lóru tẹ́fẹ́ lọ mọ́ṣúárì ibo ni màmá Mohbad wà náà.
màmá Mohbad ó wà níwájú ilé yẹn ṣé mo ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí àríbànújẹ́ àwọn kan náà tí wọ́n ṣọ̀gbà yíká tí wọ́n kàn sólẹ̀ wọ́n gbé lọ sí ilé tiwọn ṣé mo gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin like that bus stop ń sìn ariwo tó pa ń bẹ̀ náà èmi Darusha àdúrà àyà a wà nínú mọ́tò Mohbad káàkan nìyẹn ìyàwó ẹ̀ àti àwọn ẹ̀gbẹ́ ìyá Túndé àti ẹ̀gbẹ́ ọkùnrin wọ́n wà nínú another car now there's another car again wọ́n pe woman kan ní Ìyálọ́ládé ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ àti.
I don't know whether Jagunmolo goes to watch this. There is nowhere where this man is corroborating the story of Darusha. He said Darusha told him not to bury Mohbad, that autopsy should be done. And then he told Darusha that Ojabari bin Wale. I've not heard this. You know, there are way people explain story, they make it sweet. I don't want things like that. A lot of people who say it exactly how it was, even if it's going to be against them, who just say exactly how it is. Not all, you don't have to, ask them about it all the time. So, this sniper, did you hear that? Because you watched it.
Yeah,
Did he explain why Darusha told him not to bury Mohbad?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No.
Because if anybody doubt that, I can pull out that video too, because I've watched that one. When they asked him, they said, Karimo is saying that they were begging you, calling you overnight not to bury Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad said, I don't know Karimo. I've never spoken to Karimo, nowhere. The only person that night who told me not to bury Mohbad is Darusha. Okay? That they want to cut his body, do autopsy, whatever. And I said, no. That I cannot be keeping this kind of a body, that Ojabari bin Wale. But I have not heard that in this narration.
No, he's replying. Hold on, before you play, he's talking based on the question the guy is asking him. So
no, but it's allowed. No, it's allowed to narrate. It's allowed to narrate. When they ask the question, if you look at it, it's narrating. It's not just.
He said Ojo Tabai he said it too. He said
that's what I'm saying. You know, Darosha told him not to bury Mohbad, right? Perkins.
Yes.
Baba said it now. Baba said it by himself. He said, and he felt like, no.
Paparino, did Darosha?
This contrary to not accept it.
No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Whether they accept or not. Okay, there are some things that.
If Darosha is aware of the certificate they issue for them.
No problem. That's what I'm saying. We will get to that. We'll blame those ones on those areas. Areas where we have to encourage, we have to applaud them, we applaud them. We can't clap for Bamba for everything. There are areas where you have to clap for some of them. Don't just make it look like, maybe you are suspecting right now. When you were in that house, me and you were never in that house. Baba was in that house. He knew the amount of blood he saw. If there's anybody who should suspect that something bad happened to Mohbad, it's Baba Mohbad, not me and you. Okay?
Sorry, brother. Sorry, I have a question. Sorry, 1 second, brother. Let me ask him. Let's say I agree with you. Okay, Baba Mohbad got there. There is blood. No problem. At the end of the day, this is where you and I may disagree. At the end of the day, in my own opinion, Baba did what was necessary, which is he still took the body to the one authority that can investigate. It's not like Baba say, okay, all right, pack it up, no police, nothing, just pack it up.
In the country where you live, does policing have jurisdiction? If a crime happens in Manchester, okay, and you're reporting it to, police who live maybe somewhere in Northern Ireland or wherever, maybe in Liverpool or whatever, mention those things. So, would they just
let me ask me a question. Let me answer. For those that don't know, let me answer him. That's where I want to answer. Let me answer him. Let me answer him. Please. Let me answer him. As someone that works in law enforcement, I'll tell you this for free. When you walk into a police station and you talk about homicide, you talk about any violent crime, you talk about anything that has to do with bodily harm or anything like that, it is our mandate by the board, by the city, by the citizen, that the police officer at the front desk takes that report. Now, that thing could happen in Michigan. We will send a message to Michigan police. We will take the report. We will never tell you who just came and said you witnessed a murder and say, be going to your jurisdiction and report it. They will never do that.
Okay, now fine.
Crime, I will tell you for free.
Fine. That's okay by me. If they will never do that, every country has their own police doctrine.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nigerian police doctrine cannot be subjected to the British police doctrine.
Well, you brought up the example, not me.
There's a way things are done here in Nigeria,
and that's why we get what we get. The way things are done are clearly not working.
Just wait, Dayo. Look at what played out there.
I did my IT with police people. I did my IT with police.
I'm going to engage you. Just wait,
Master transfer that case.
Master Lano, please wait. I'm going to cut you. Okay. Baba said that they were told to drive the body back to the station closer to their house, right? Obviously, that particular station they went to was very far away from their house.
Wrong, Paparino, you are wrong. I will tell you how you're wrong. They were initially, Paparino, this is where I want you to play. You have a big voice, and I respect you a lot. Let's call a spade a spade. Initially, I think you are trying to, the facts were, they were initially going to take the report. This is where I want you guys to understand what.
The junior officer doing that may be wrong. A senior officer told him to stop.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I need to talk right now.
No, why? Okay.
Papa, can I
No,
talk?
that's what I'm saying. For whatever reason, they were supposed to give them report, right? Report to the body. Not investigate the body.
Papa,
Wait. When they're going to investigate, all things, Dayo. When the man got there, he requested for police report, right?
Yeah.
Police were going to give him that report, right? So he can go put the body in the morgue, right?
Not where. He was about to sign. Not they were going to give it. They already transcribed, because of his language barrier, they already transcribed everything he said. It just remained for him to sign.
So
then someone came to override that.
After signing, they were going to give it to him, right?
Papa,
the report.
Papa, did Baba report his crime?
Please, wait, let me speak to one person. All things die. After Baba signing, they were going to give him the report, right?
They should have given him, yes.
Yes. So with the report, it was going to take Mohbad to the morgue, right?
No. Can I explain?
Yes.
If Nigerian police, like Baba said, or like you guys know, they are one of the best in the world. I will not disintegrate Nigerian police at all. I will only say if they want to work. The whole point of a police report is when they take the report, if they wanted to really do this thing, they would have seen Baba did not go to school, right? He cannot detect crime, right? They are now trained to detect crime. If someone is transcribing for me and I'm detecting that they may be suspicious hand, why didn't they take the report and say, Baba?
What if they who are trained didn't detect that there was a crime? Because due to the explanation.
Papa, can I answer that?
Okay, so now, Paparino, this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. 5 minutes ago, you were ready to chop off Baba's head because he wasn't able to detect a crime. Now I just told you that the people that were trained to be able to detect a crime didn't, and you are like,
all things are young. For them to be able to detect, for them to be able to detect a crime, they need history, information of what happened, right?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they need that history. So now, what if the information given to them wasn't sufficient enough to show that the situation was criminal? For example, in the Corona inquest, because in the Corona inquest, for the first time, the Mohbad mentioned that he saw a cloth soaked with blood. He never told the police that. Because they told him, they said, why didn't you tell the police this about the cloth soaked with blood? He said he forgot. He forgot. Why would they suspect anything? If one particular thing that could have created a lead to suspicion that there was there was a criminal activity that took place there. If that wasn't said, if you only went to the police, I want to get a report to go to get a permission or whatever to be able to deposit this body in the morgue. He had a fight in the show, and then a nurse treated him, and then he passed. Right? So I agree that it will make more sense if police had investigated even the fight that had happened, because they owe all of us that duty. The police would have done that.
You answered your question.
That's what I'm saying. I will blame the police for that. But he himself, I will blame him for not taking the case, as a criminal case. Because there is a way people report cases where they have been cheated. If you work for me and I do not pay you for more than 3 months, there's a way you will react. There's a way you will react to that. Did he react to what he meant? That no, that police, I said something happened to my son. Did he react in such a way that it would be like a compulsion for the police to resolve his issue, his case?
Paparino, I want to ask you a question.
Oh my God, we're talking about something that's subjective. Now, because Baba did not react in the way that you would like.
He has to show that.
Paparino, wait. As a police officer, somebody told you that somebody fought with somebody. As a police officer, somebody told you that somebody fought with somebody and the other person died. Do you need to react? Do you need to show action? That was somebody.
No, wait, just the question should be like, how was? Wait now, please, calm down. I mean, the officer investigate. They're gonna ask him, did you see the mark in the body? You're going to ask when you fight with somebody, did you stab the person? They will ask you what kind of fight. Is it stabbing? They want to know what happened first.
Papa,
Okay. Why did they call the nurse? They will ask.
Papa, based on what they be explaining now, based on the lie,
the police would have asked them, okay, what happened, what fight. So did they tell the police the exact same thing that, oh, it was just a minor scratch? He was trying to punch his friend. That Mohbad was trying to punch his friend dodged. And then Mohbad pushed through the glass. Right? And then that gave him a cut. And then when he came home, and then a nurse who came later injected him, and then he passed. Right? So if that is the explanation given to the police, for me, I think the police could have dipped a little bit further. Right? The family themselves who are reporting supposed to suspect that something killed Mohbad. If the whole family is there, they ask, where's the wife? The wife is there. How many of you went to the show with him? I went, that went. What did you see? What happened? And they all explain in a certain way.
Paparino, calm down. This is what I'm saying.
Paparino, I can prove to everyone here today.
They said a nurse came, and that nurse came inside the house to inject somebody and led to the dying of that person. You know, for the fact that they are looking at that nurse is not qualified, it's one of the reasons why they are holding that nurse responsible by. Yes, right now. And they give them such information again that a nurse came and inject in the house and led to dying. And they are not seeing it to be a crime.
Do they tell him to report the case in the nearest police station or not?
Paparino, let's talk of this one. Let's talk of this one.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Maso, please unmute your mic. You have the floor. Now take your time. Explain. Tell us what you know. You've heard the conversation. Take your time. Maso. Engage with Masolanu. Masolanu Ayobami. Go on. Yeah, go on. Now. You can address your concern. I can't hear you very well now. You see? Now you cannot be able to.
All right, Papa, can I go instead, please? Papa, can I go instead?
Can you hear me now?
Master, please be muted. And don't come in when I'm
Papa,
talking.
Can I answer you?
Go on, go on.
All right, Papa. Let me let you know. You're a very good scientist, and I appreciate. I can see. I really appreciate your knowledge. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But let me let you know that Paparino, all shades of wrong that police station that Baba went to they were all shades of wrong, bro. See, let me explain to you, Papa. What does a report mean? It's in Nigeria. It's because Nigeria. I can write you a doctor report without confirming what happened. You just tell me, this person convulsed at home overnight, and I'll just write it for you. A report is not supposed to be like that, Papa. When we're talking about police reports, before I give you a police report, I must have worked to certain extent. At least be 80% sure of what happened. Do you understand? You can't just come to meet me that, this person just slept and didn't wake up, and I'm just going to write a report. No, that's not a report. You are supposed to, report means investigate. No.
Wait. Vara. You investigate based on the history given to you.
Not,
right?
I see. Okay, listen to me, Papa. You can.
Investigation covers, observation. They have to observe, just some kind of conclusion. They have to check the body, which was necessary. So, did the police check the body? I don't know whether they did that.
It's obviously they didn't check the body. It's obvious they didn't.
Via Voyager, the fact that the police redirected them to the nearer police station. What's wrong?
Papa, listen to me, Papa. It's all shade of wrong, Papa. If an incident happened in Lagos, bro. Lagos, Ikorodu, I know Nigeria very well, bro. Lagos to Ikorodu is, if you are going to drive, it's not more than 3 hours, 2 hours. Bro, it's still under Lagos state jurisdiction. Even if something happens in Lagos, something such as, what other crime is bigger than murder, bro? Do you know what it means to someone a life is taken, bro? If something happens in Lagos, bro.
Do you know what? I've lived in an advanced city where there was an issue in a particular jurisdiction. Okay, and the general police number was called, informed them about the situation. and they refer
Papa,
the case.
Papa, you
They
said
even give
called.
you
Papa, you said called.
They transferred your call. They transferred the call.
Call,
to
Papa,
the
that is
police.
call.
And I told them
That is call.
I told them that just this week, man, I told them I've reported there that they are not doing anything about my case, and they told me sorry that I have to go there. That there's nothing they can do. That those police over there, they are the one who can.
Papa, but you said call, not you were not there. You were not present. You said call.
I went there to the first police station and I was redirected.
Oh, you went there physically? Tell me what country is that, Papa? What country is that? What country is that? Papa, it's not possible, Papa, in America. Papa, it's not possible. Even if something happens.
America is not the only developed country.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Papa, example. If something happened in Georgia, for example, bro.
But I can understand your point, Ryan. You know what I'm just trying to look in. Okay. In all ways, Ryan, that police station, they were supposed to check my body.
It's not just the body. Bro, Mobile 26 for crying out loud. 26 years old. So
yes. They were supposed to check the body.
Know the place of death. See, bro, it's very important. You have to know the place of death.
They was supposed to check what body that was brought, okay?
Can I
and
talk
then
now?
ask some criminal questions, some questions who could have given them a lead or whatever true information. I mean, I agree with that, but the family too, not giving police relevant.
Papa, that is sick. Papa, now let me tell you something. Let me answer you, Papa. Let me tell you, if policing is not supposed to work based on what you are told. Papa, as a police officer.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. What if I'm about to drop that body in the police station that night? Okay, I suspect my son's death, and I want to know who did this to my son and left them.
I mean, that's not bad. But listen, I can tell you. You know what it calls. You know emotional stress. You know what it means.
You know, see, the reason why I'm addressing this and I'm taking a very short position, I know my people. My people are kind of people right that why they are searching the truth and they're under developing. Okay, so you have to
put it into Papa, let me answer you. Papa, let me answer you. That man is
okay. Just wait. Before you know, and that person will go and do it, they will say, Ojaba, they will go and make the same mistakes. So make them realize it's a mistake. Though we understand the situation, the condition of things, the tension at the moment, we understand all of those things. But again, we're not going to teach people not to understand what crime are. We have to make them understand how to use.
Yeah, I get your point.
We have to make them understand their power by condemning their acts, by subjecting their acts to mistakes.
Paparino, I understand where you're coming from. I believe you me, I really do. But I think what I'm trying to make you aware is there is a time and place for everything. The Baba has come out and given the same narrative that he's been given from the time. Honestly, there may be little subtle changes.
You think him not telling the police is so
Can I finish? Trust me when I'm telling you. As an investigator,
that's what you
Papa, honestly, I'm not. I don't. Papa, I'm not defending him.
Don't defend what is
Papa, I'm not defending. Papa, let me explain. Papa, please let me explain to you. Papa, let me explain to you. Papa, can I explain? Papa, can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Papa, for a man, a Nigerian man like that, I don't know him. I don't know him. But Papa is over 50. It's not of this generation, Papa. It's not of our generation, Papa. These people, you see, most times you see most of these people say, oh yeah, they want to use their phone to say, Bamishe, they'll talk to their, oh, Bamishe, help me do it. You know what that means? Help me do it. They want to go on WhatsApp, help me do it. But they don't even know. Bamishe, they don't even know. Most of them
Can you tell me the improvement we are making as a people? If we cannot look at the past generation and correct their mistakes and say these things they were doing was wrong, and now we are better. I mean, I'm trying to improve ourselves from those things.
Papa, I just
if we always say because the thing is right. So we too, and before you know, we see the same thing repeating again. We don't condemn it.
Papa, you're so much right on what you're saying.
When we see things so that you don't touch, teach people not to touch.
No.
It's a mistake. There's a mistake for touching, okay? But again, we can understand that cannot be held as a crime against him.
Exactly.
Okay? After all, you only follow the situation that he made on ground.
That's what we can
understand that.
Papa.
For him not to react.
Let's look at this way.
You said that Baba should go and do autopsy. Let me tell you something, Paparino. Of all these plans of 1,000, 2,000 people, when we go to even the young one, they don't know what we call autopsy.
Do you understand? I was going to say that. Honestly, I'm not going to lie.
He would not tell him so he would not tell him autopsy directly. He would tell him that.
No. You are not there. That is said autopsy. You understand? That's what I'm.
That's what I said. Baba Mohbad is the one that should be telling those stories.
No, Paparino, wait.
He should say no.
Paparino,
He's explaining.
But wait, I want to say that I said we should go and do autopsy. That's what I'm saying. That when we started this thing from the beginning, over 1,000 people.
The voice is very low.
Over 1,000 people or 2,000 people doesn't know. Even the young people autopsy. It takes time.
Let's hear this man. Let's hear this man. Chef Perry, go on. Chef Perry.
Paparino, when you continue listening to this program, Baba said it again that the only person that mentioned to him about doing anything about Mo's issue was Darusha. He said it again on
this video. Did he say so in this particular video?
Yeah, he said it.
Yes, because the guy asked
me. Now, this way. You want this 1 hour, 30 minutes interview?
Yes. Because
just have you watched it
again.
Yes, wait. Now, Chef Perry, wait. Have you watched this interview about this morning?
I didn't watch it, but I was listening fast by. And when I was listening, I heard he said that statement, but I didn't. I sit down watch it.
All right, go on, Chef Perry. All right, go on.
So he mentioned it again. Darusha said, autopsy from Mo. You understand? So he said it. But the issue is, now let's say Baba doesn't understand all these things. Paparino, if they really want to do something about Mo, these guys wouldn't have carried that body home instead of doing the needful.
Thank you.
Okay.
From the
Thank you.
Do you understand our police doctrine in this country? The police doctrine, the Nigerian police believe that, okay, as I'm quoting Benjamin Hundeyin, the Lagos police spokesperson, he said that if a person dies, okay, and then the family comes and says they don't want to investigate the death, that they want to have him buried, that there's nothing they will do, that they will only allow such body to be buried. Do you agree to that?
And this is okay with y'all? Papa, who said that? Papa, and this is okay with y'all? I would want to see. Papa.
He told lie because
yes, please, Papa. Because that's what I do here, brother. That's what I do.
Don't go and learn about the country.
He said it, but it was a lie. It was a lie because and this is a situation whereby somebody took a case to police station and it has to do with death, and the person said, "Oh, we don't want to go and settle it." They will tell that it's already here. You are not settling anything.
Exactly.
Do you know which law they have in place?
Papa, no law.
Family can fight for the
Let me tell you something.
Nonsense. That's complete nonsense, Papa. When the police is involved,
let me play it for you. And
when the police is involved,
and the longer version. Anybody want to hear the longer version? Okay, it is in the only interview you will see on YouTube. Just type that the phrase Mohbad case Lagos State Police. Just put that thing in.
Normal family member can withdraw. Family of
now. Okay, wait. Now you guys, I know they like crying, shouting. Just wait first. Let's prove one thing. Prove one thing. Then move to the next. All right. So wait. Let me find this one. Where is this?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Some families waive investigation. Some families will say, "Don't worry, God give us, God take us. We do not want an investigation. We just want it to record." And fine, they go ahead and bury their. But first thing is to notify the police.
And when the judge decided that they should pick him up, so he could do it for his burial, it's God that gives.
and it's emphatic. Some families waive investigation. Some families will say, don't worry, God give us, God take us. We do not want an investigation. We just want it to record. And fine, they go ahead and verify.
See, Paparino, why are you playing that? Like, hold on. Why are you playing that? Clearly, Baba says he wants justice. And someone has gone and edited those two videos together. You see, this is why I don't think this.
That's why I told you to play the longer version, please.
Okay, can I? Sorry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I think at the end of the day, I really wish, and I hope people don't come for me. The reason I'm saying this is because you people are like, there are certain laws that you people should become.
I have played a long. Okay.
That police station that is near your house.
The junior police was doing the wrong thing. The junior police was doing the wrong thing.
So are you okay? Are you support? So I want to understand your stance. Are you now supporting what Nigeria police have done?
I believe that the police.
Please, Papa, can I ask you a question, please? Papa, can I ask you a question?
I wish now well for this justice. I really do.
Papa, just 1 minute. Papa, just 1 minute. Papa, just 1 minute.
Either jurisdiction or no jurisdiction, but do you know that the job of that station and that officer, their job is to make sure that that case was reported, even if not Baba, even from that station. Now, let me give you an instance. There are some guys that they came to pick up in my own area. Now, the person who reported this case is from my own community, because those guys were terrorizing everywhere. And they know that if they go to the nearest police station, those guys, they know how to settle themselves. Now, somebody walked in for my community. They got an order from outside area K. They came there to pick those guys up. But here is the issue. When they were coming to pick those guys, they reported the case and they said they have somebody to pick up. When they pick up those guys in my area, the police picked them up and went to the nearest police station, report them and entered their case there, and they still took them away. Paparino, what that police office did to Baba, in fact, those officers involved should have faced the law.
I think for me, what report Baba gave to them matters. What did they hear?
Either the Baba give them something or nothing. That body came to that station. That body was that station.
All right, like I already said it earlier that Baba Mohbad is not wrong. Honestly, I'm going to applaud him for, even as a Nigerian, like you said, as a Nigerian at that age, and he knew, I need to take this person to the police station, and he did that. So that's Papa. The police station were all shades of wrong, Papa. I'm saying it. You are saying okay. Listen, with what you just played, you played an officer saying, "Oh, if the family say no case." Okay, are you saying if I'm a wealthy guy in Nigeria and I decide to, like, oh, my friend, this guy offended me, and I decide to I'm gonna take his life, and I take his life, right? And I go to his family, take $200 million. I don't want a case. Are you saying the police is not going to interfere because the family said they don't want a case? Is that what you're saying?
By this statement, which I'm still going to investigate myself, this is Hussein himself saying it. I mean, unequivocally, you can play this on YouTube. Any one of you, this is the only interview you will find Hussein and they're the first do. It is 25 minutes long.
I'm again.
Play it and see.
Okay. All right.
Before coming to this point, right? It first give a Muslim example that, for example, that Muslim, they don't even like their dead body, to stay long. That once they lost somebody, whether killed or whatever happened, the next thing the family comes, they want to bury the person. Even when process of investigation may take time, some death you have to still investigate it 1 month, 2 months, but they'll tell you what. I mean, that what do you do?
Paparino,
I get your point. At the end of the day, I'm going to say this.
Try to watch this video, okay? So you know it. I mean, it's not coming from you.
I know it's not coming from you.
If the country is not good, we can make it.
I know it's not coming from you, Paparino. I understand it's not coming from you. I'm just more of the point, and please, guys, let me land. I'm more of the point that I want us to be cognizant that for Nigeria to grow and for Nigeria to turn into a civilized society, people like this, regardless of whether they have chevrons on or whatever, it doesn't make sense for religion to overtake the law of the land. It doesn't make sense. Think about this, guys. They drove a corpse to the police station and they didn't even come down to investigate it. It took them 6 months. Guys, let me land. I'm not taking this personal. Let me just land. It took them 6 months. Someone had Mohbad's autopsy thingy for 6 months. Then they told us, give us time. We'll go and do it. Not only that, they didn't inspect the house. They didn't go to the house. They didn't do any. So is it the jurisdiction? Baba did what he could have done. Baba did all he could have done. Now, you guys could sit here from now to tomorrow when Baba releases another interview and say, oh, Baba should have, Listen, the truth of the matter is those things, you're nitpicking things, and if it's, in my opinion, on this part of justice, there's just some things you guys are going to have to let go. Baba's story hasn't deviated that much at all. I'm sorry to tell you guys, whether you believe me or not, his story hasn't deviated that much. And if I'm taking a report on this matter, Baba's story hasn't deviated much. He keeps telling you the same thing, the same manner, the same consistency.
All things Zion. If the law should be taken the way it is, 100% without no sentiment, without no mess, right? Would you agree with me that the violation of Section 24 and 48 of the Lagos Criminal Law by Mohbad, that it deserves to be punished for the burial of Mohbad?
How? After taking him to the police station?
Now, the law says anybody who buries a body that requires the coroner, that requires the knowledge of the coroners, has fallen short of Section 24.
Okay, let me now quote the law. Paparino, let me debunk your law. Your law is not applicable. You know why? Baba, let me tell you, this is how law should work. But I know Nigeria, B is A and A is B. Again, Baba went to the police station. He did his due diligence. He went to the police station. They said no. Let me bust your brain. You know what he did also? He went to the morgue. Now, in any country, the country that I am, let me tell you, the hospital has a duty of care. What does that mean? Number one, they said Mohbad got brought in dead on arrival. Why would they let people take? So hey, people on the panel, you want to tell me that you would drive body that have died to your police station, to your hospital, and they have no duty of care to call the coroner's office and say, we have a dead body, but Baba should be the one to come, Babi?
All things can answer.
And people will just
let's say that I'm your neighbor, okay? And I didn't like the way you look, okay? You didn't do nothing to me. I just felt like this guy, right? Like, I don't just like to see, I just give you 2 slaps, bow, and then you got mad. You went to the police station to report to the police that Paparino slapped me, this and that, intervene. Then the police, they told you, they said, is there no other police station near you to report it? Go there and report it. And then you didn't go there. You instead went back. When you saw me, you took a gun out or a knife and then you killed me. Just because you have gone to police did not do the right thing. Now you went to commit a crime. So do you think you'll be held for your crime, or they will say because you have gone to the police, so whatever you do, you do?
I can answer that if you let me answer. Let me answer it.
There is this one that happened. There is this one that happened.
Question.
Did you hear the story? There is this one that happened. The mother.
Let them answer question.
Wait.
Wait,
the mother
Can
and the elder
I answer
brother,
his question?
they took
Answer the question first, then tell Perry.
How can I answer? Someone's talking.
Tell Perry, I don't know whether you are used to this place. You have to cooperate. Please. Let it be your turn, and then let's follow the flow. There's a flow here.
If that is the case, and in my, sir, like you said, I don't really go to school, but in my limited experience in law enforcement, if two neighbors are having a dispute, one person assaulted another person, and that other person said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to the police station and report it. Number one, they're going to dispatch 2 police cruisers to the house and arrest somebody. But that's number one. But let me follow your hypothetical story. We now told the person, go and report it in your nearest division, in your nearest police station. Let's say it will never happen, but let's just say the person now went back, something happened, and one person now by the other neighbor that reported it now by. I'm going to tell you that even if police, again, it's one thing to charge somebody, they have their day in court. Now, I will tell you for free that when that person retains a lawyer and goes to court, they will claim self-defense. And rightfully so, because they will say they went to a police station to report the crime that has happened. And police told them to go to the nearest police station. So their lawyer would win this case in their sleep. Because why?
That is a possibility. That's a possibility. But there is a crime there. A crime was committed. They still have to establish what kind of, to what degree. Was it intentional? Was it that he had no other choice? Because
that's my point, Paparino. You're now see what you're doing. You gave me an example. Now you're deviating from the example.
One point. If there exists closer police station to him, right? They will ask him, then why didn't you report to this closer police station?
They can ask him all day, and his defense will be, I went to a police station to seek for help. They did not help me. His defense lawyer, even if I'm his defense lawyer, I will say, you know what, as a Burut defense lawyer, I will win that case because I will prove to the jury of my peers, which are the citizens of the land, and say, no, he went to a police station for help. They told him, F off. And he went home and defended himself. At the end of the day, they will claim self-defense. And when that case is done, guess who all the citizens of the land will turn to? They will say, we are paying taxes to the police station, we're paying taxes to the police, and they didn't do anything to help the citizen. I'm sorry to tell you, he will go scot-free. But again,
I get you, but there's possibility.
What are we talking about, man? This guy.
There's possibility of what is happening. But if you relate it to this Mubad case, the father was told to go to near police station. He had an option. All right. Not that the two fall in the car.
I have a question. I have a question.
Can I answer your question now?
No, he has answered. He has answered.
It's very understand. That will also be looked into. That will be looked into.
I have a question now. Concerning this nurse of the thing, what is for the case that is going to face now, what is the reason why they are charging this nurse or whatever? What are the reasons that they gave?
Yeah. They said, one, he's not satisfied and he treated Mubad in a non-medical environment. So they think she committed a negligence, an involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, I understand. Who charge her? Who wrote those things concerning her?
The police. Because
let's take us back to what I was trying to tell you. That when they got to police station, they would have told them that he fought with somebody came and inject, so they don't need to put action. Before police are charged one.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Justice, right?
Yeah.
I understand that point of the police. Don't forget, all right? These police officers, they need to be well trained to that. To that level, they need to be well trained. Look at how much they're paying our police, and there are some issues that we're having with these police themselves.
I did not say police.
Well trained. I thought we just said they are the best in the world. She said, how are they? What training? What training?
I am ready to wait, please, sir. I did not the same police that wrote when you say Baba is supposed to put action. That's what I'm trying to say. That the same statement written.
Putting action. This is putting action. Okay, like leave police with no choice, right? If you put action, let's say for example you are the police, and I, the father, I got mad. I said my son was killed. I was convinced, and there's a lot of blood in the lobby in the house. Let them go and see it. Okay? And I said, if nothing is done, I'm leaving this place with the body there. I'm not taking this body anywhere until I know who killed this body.
Paparino, Baba said he never suspected anything.
And that was the issue.
That cannot. I'm sorry. That cannot. Oh, that's so. That cannot be. Ladies and gentlemen, let me.
What is in the hands of police? It's not Baba at that point.
Justice. You hear me? Again, being question. Let's say Paparino is right and Baba did not give action. Okay, Baba has made a mistake. Abi, no problem. Now that Baba is giving action, what have they done?
Good. Now that's where I asked the question. I said, this family.
Are you going to answer my question, Paparino? Now that Baba has said, Baba has done, okay, Paparino, wait. Baba has done interview. Baba have gone to Erekete. Baba have gone to Kini. Baba have gone to Ninja, Oriyami. Baba has done all. Now Baba is giving us lamba. Baba is giving us action. Where is all the thing that police have done?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? And that's where the question comes that Baba Mohbad, that is Mohbad father, Mohbad mother, Adura, Blessing, Wumi, all of you closer to Mohbad. Okay. What information, what do you guys truly know that killed Mohbad?
It doesn't matter. They weren't in the house.
You have to let me explain to you so that you can also get something that you're not. You should see what you're not saying. All right. Before me and you should be suspecting what might have happened to Mohbad, the first people to have more information about what happened to Mohbad that me and you should work with is those who are around Mohbad. Okay, now those who are around Mohbad, what have they said? Baba Mohbad, what do you know confidently and well that happened to Mohbad? Do you suspect Mohbad death again? Forget about what media is saying. Let it not be like it's we on social media that is telling Mohbad, Mohbad might have been stabbed. Mohbad was like this. Baba, when you went there, what you saw, because that will still play out in your head anytime, any day. What you saw, then the tension and everything may not make you realize. Okay? What you saw, right? Is it convincing? Do you think something else might have happened? And now, Wumi, Adura, those of you who are close to Mohbad, what happened to Mohbad? We need to hear from them first. Now, if what they are saying that happened to Mohbad, it was the nurse who injected him and he died, and someone called the nurse, and police is acting on that. Police is acting on what Wumi has said, that, it is the nurse that killed Mohbad. It is Pendant who called the nurse. It is Prime Boy who initiated or who probably was altercation about sustained an injury. Police, according to police, and according to the family, those who were where Mohbad was, those who were close with Mohbad, and the police, right? They are in the same chapter. Now, Baba Mohbad is not on their chapter, right? Baba must be able to provide something else convincing to only him who was not there. Okay? He has to provide something to challenge the police, to challenge everyone who was with Mohbad, that no, this is what killed Mohbad. It's not what you guys are saying. Because what those who are there are saying is that it's not who killed Mohbad, and police is acting on that. But you think police is not done anything because police is not acting on expecting. For police to do anything relevant for you right now, they have to expect. Now the thing is, could Baba be lying? Could Baba see maybe just a stain of blood? Is it a soak? Is it a cloth really soaked in blood? Why? How come those in the house are against that? And police divided right now. We don't know whether police investigation truly prove that those who were in the house are saying the right thing. And police is charging us. And Baba, he doesn't believe that what the story is correct. and he wants something more, but he has to do something more to get something more.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Paparino, wait. Well explained, but cool down. Look at it. The duty of police is to detect, a foul play. These police are the one that said, Mohbad bled profusely. And they were the one that reported this case. And people that are in the house said, it just mark. It is for police to know that we blood profusely and just a mark. And this person did interview on that particular day. He did interview. And there's still need for you to come and inject him to death. Definitely something is not right. These things are not working. So it is not in Baba's position because Baba is not in that house. The information given to Baba is what Baba is giving out. It is the duty of police to fish it out because even someone that is not police officer knows that things is definitely wrong with these old stories.
Ms. Juices, don't even stress. Let me now paint a picture for you guys. Let's remove Baba from this picture. He wasn't in the house. Let's eliminate all the people outside the house. So I want to understand something. So if we eliminate everybody outside the house, because we've already established that Inu Lelo Kusi. So let's now say, okay, we believe the story that they gave us. Let's believe, we're not going to believe the Prado one. We're not going to believe the air infection one. We're not going to believe the fight one. Let's go with the nurse. So you mean to tell me, even though they're telling us, okay, so I'm a police officer, I show up, they say, the nurse is the reason for the pie. And I say, okay, no problem. Why do I need to take the case to coroner to prove what happened if I'm to believe? Why don't I just charge the nurse right away and let the nurse come out and go to court?
Go to the case to coroner.
No, you're not understanding my question. I don't need to know who took it. I'm saying,
so why do I have to
just listen to my question so you can understand. Just listen. Let's remove the people from the outside. They were not in the house. Now let's believe what they told us. Let's believe version number 4 of what they told us. Let's say, and it did happen like that. Let's just say, okay, nurse, that means she's either a quack or a kokoshele is accidental. Accidental, no, at a manslaughter, whatever law you people call it in Nigeria, let's just say, why would there be then a need to go to a fact-finding establishment to find out what happened when we already know that it's the nurse? Why not just charge the nurse and let her go and say her piece in court?
Can I answer that?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah. One of the main reasons why coroner inquest is introduced into any birth is when the medical cause of death fails, especially an autopsy. So me and you will agree that the Nigerian authorities would have done autopsy on Mohbad as early as September. Okay, autopsy was done and they found inconclusive. And now they have to introduce inquest. Inquest is to establish circumstantial cause of death. They want to hear the stories, testimonies, what can be very close or a prima facie, something that they can work with to have a lead in the court of law. Don't forget, 2023, they have done autopsy. They would have seen that autopsy shows inconclusive. Then they now order for toxicology and advanced tests. The same thing Baba Mohbad did. Baba Mohbad had done autopsy. I'm sure their autopsy failed. That's why they went for toxicology. Because if you do autopsy and you have a confirmed cause of death, why are you going for toxicology? Toxicology, autopsies and toxicology, forensic toxicology, is put together to establish cause of death. One is more advanced than the other. Toxicology is to test of drugs, right? What if you can see autopsy, which is bodily related? You can see start from here, okay? You can see the head was broken.
Paparino.
Please, stop. The report that they give, this man is saying you something, and you listen very well, you're a scientist. He said if they argue that it is the nurse.
If it's the nurse, you still not...
Find out what the nurse injected in his body. Autopsy doesn't have anything to do with what injected on his body.
What injected on his
body?
No, please wait.
Police.
No, please wait. No, please wait.
Paparino, he just wants to be right, man.
I got to tell you. Please wait now. Give me time to explain myself. All right. When you are saying that anyone agrees that it is the nurse who killed Mohbad, you don't just agree. For the police to agree that truly it is the nurse that killed Mohbad, police, the first thing they will do is autopsy on Mohbad. They will do autopsy. No, they will not just agree. Adebi police did autopsy and they confirm that truly it was nurse that killed Mohbad, and they see all those injections. They won't go for corona.
An autopsy show.
Okay, so now, Miss Juice, my next question now is.
Let me answer this one.
So my next question, Paparino, sorry brother me, Bosolanu, sorry brother me, Miss Juice, let me now ask Paparino one more question before I. So Lord Okonsha, you are now telling me that the government inadvertently is clearing the nurse, if we are to believe the 15 people story that was in the house. So now they've gone to do their autopsy and it is inconclusive. So now the nurse lawyer can now say, look, my client is innocent. So Lord Okonsha, nobody really buy Mohbad.
You are going wrong. You are very, very wrong. That's
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's based on your analysis, so.
No. That is wrong. Please wait. Just wait. Yes.
Okay.
Justice, right? I'm not saying autopsy is going to show medical cause of death. The things to show it is toxicology, right? Autopsy has been done. So for them to trust on the nurse story, they need toxicology. And toxicology is taking so much time. And so they feel like there's different stories. There are so many different stories. Some people are saying Naramali, some people are saying this, blah, blah. So they need the true story. They need inquest.
That wasn't what you explained initially.
They mean the public was so much interested in this case. And they need public hearing.
Paparino, you've shifted your talking point, Paparino.
I'm telling you that autopsy.
Paparino, almost 300 people are here. Or they can't.
I want to ask a question. In any case, right? Why do you think corona inquest? Now I want to put it to you. Why do you think corona inquest in anywhere in the world? Why do you think it's staged? Why did they set up corona inquest?
No, that is.
No, please wait. No, please wait.
Mommy.
Wait, Jesus, please. I'm sorry. Dio on mute.
Yeah,
please can I talk? Dio. Me and you here know. Listen carefully so that you don't laugh. Don't be too confident. Me and you here know that corona inquest is a fact-finding panel, right? That wants to know the cause of death, right? You in the corona inquest, it comprises of testimonies, different people. Corona inquest also comprises of the testimony of the medical examiners. The police can easily work with the medical examiners, right? There's a medical cause of death that comes to medical examiners that you don't even know. Why not going into medical cause of death straight? You can go into medical cause of death. Not all death you have to go to corona inquest. You can go into medical cause of death, doing an autopsy, and not even establish a corona. So now, tell me the difference between going into a corona process and just going straight to meet a pathology and have a medical cause of death, and then proceed with your investigation as a police. Now, tell me the difference between corona inquest and medical cause of death.
I'll explain again. I don't live in Nigeria. I know you're going to tell me the rules are different down there. No problem. What corona means in this part of the world that I am is to establish processes that can be changed as a result of maybe police negligence or paramedics negligence or coroner's negligence. Let me explain.
In the corona in your country.
Let me explain.
Go on.
Jesus Christ. In this country where I am, there will never be a corona to then suggest who to charge.
Nowhere in the world. Corona everywhere in the world can suggest to the police who to investigate. So what I'm asking you is the corona of the country where you live. Who are the people? Wait. The country where you live.
All right, Paparino, you will not let me talk, so there's no point.
I want to be sure you have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, forget about it. In the country where you live, tell me the people who carry on the corona process. What are the people, doctors or lawyers?
I don't know, Paparino. You said I don't have knowledge.
You don't have the information, and that's what I'm telling you. When I say corona, judicial inquiry into the cause of the judicial inquiry.
You asked me. How are you speaking for what I know here? You asked me a question, and now you're telling me all over the world. So seeing that you're the source of all knowledge all over the world, then go ahead.
You're not answering. You're playing games. You are playing games.
Okay,
you're playing games.
Yeah. Say so, man.
If you have a solution, give to me. If you don't have, you go off.
Okay.
I don't need to talk to you.
Sure.
Don't play games with me. You're playing games. Who are the coronas in the UK? Simple. You don't know. How can I talk to you?
I'm not in the UK, man.
There are medical doctors and there are coronas.
I'm not in the UK.
There are medical doctors who can easily find, let's say, somebody was stabbed in their bedroom. Okay? You don't need a corona. You begin to need the corona when, one, there is suspicion into that death, whereby medical cause of death is not valid. The medicals are having an inconclusion. So you need circumstantial.
I am trying to explain what corona is in my place and based on my knowledge. And you're telling me, and you're yelling, and you're coming, you don't even want to listen. So why would I even
know whether you have the knowledge? It's very simple. Who are coronas in the UK? Simple.
I'm not in the UK. I don't know. I'm not in the UK. I don't know.
In Nigeria, coronas are lawyers.
Okay, good.
Okay. So the only way lawyers, people who should find cause of death are the doctors, not lawyers. Now, the only way lawyers want to find cause of death through using intelligence is when medical cause of death is failed. They could have directly go to the medical doctor, tell us what killed this person, and give the result to the police. Then police will investigate. Now they set up this panel because there's inconclusive on the side of medical doctor. So they want to do findings, general findings. That's why the corona is there. That's why I'm asking you.
So hold on. Based on what you said, wasn't it the corona that brought out the inconclusive? So what's the fact finding?
Not corona. Don't you see that's the difference. Corona has not concluded yet in its finding. Corona finding is based on either medical cause of death or circumstantial.
Okay.
Circumstantial.
Okay.
Not just medical.
All right.
You see,
you're
this
right.
Corona inquest right now,
you're right.
This corona inquest right now, when it's concluded, whatever their finding is, they will put all the stories together and they will recommend to the DPP or to the police that some specific people should be investigated.
I understand. We'll see till then. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Or you asked me. You asked me a question. Can I say something? You asked me.
Let me come to the nurse.
You asked
on the nurse. You're not answering directly. You're playing games. That's the difference. You're playing games.
You asked me a question about what I know about here. What games am I playing?
You're playing the language game. You're playing the language game. I don't like it.
You asked me a question and you're yelling. What are you talking about?
Now, you talked about the nurse, right? For the nurse, it doesn't matter whether it's conclusive or inconclusive. No, just 1 minute. One minute, please. Okay, these kids need to learn. These children need to learn. They are the one who go misconstruing, this case to other people. They have to open their brain and learn. It doesn't matter whether autopsy is conclusive or toxicologist is conclusive or inconclusive. It doesn't matter. Nurse can still be charged. Evidence Act Section 126 says a voluntary confession is an admissible evidence before the court, before any competent court. As long as that nurse is admitting in her testimony that I went to Mohbad's house, I injected Mohbad, and this is what I saw. And then they asked that question, and that was what led to Mohbad's death. That's an admission. She'll be punished for that. But Adibi, that nurse came and said, I never went to Mohbad's house. In fact, I injected Mohbad. But when I injected Mohbad, everything was fine. Mohbad never shake. Nothing happened. If the nurse can claim that, then Wunmi and others who are there need to go and bring evidence to show that truly it was the nurse action that killed Mohbad. And the nurse followed them through to the process. Because according to They said the nurse went to the hospital. The doctor even asked the nurse, what did you give to Mohbad? And the nurse explained to the doctor the same thing. So this is a nurse whose mother has confessed that her daughter's action resulted into what happened to Mohbad. The police is saying the same thing. Everybody in the house is saying the same thing. It doesn't matter whether autopsy says anything like that or not. Her confession alone, nobody forced her to confess. As long as the nurse is standing there in the court and is confessing that it was my action that I witnessed. I gave him this injection, I gave him that injection, and then blah, 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 blah happened. She will be held for that. In fact, going to that house in the first place will treat Mohbad as a crime. Once she can admit that she even went to that house. Miscontrol stories outside there,
Papa,
and you bring this.
Papa, would you also admit that every person in that house that allowed or permitted that?
But don't forget that the nurse.
Can I talk, bro?
That...
Oh yeah, bro. Can I just ask him a question?
Okay, you can.
We'll go next year, bro. Can you also admit that everybody in that house, every single person in that house, is also guilty of negligence? For you to actually accept or not, you don't even know that it's not registered. You didn't even confirm. Oh, can I see your ID card? Where do you work? Do you understand?
Do you know what is called negligence under the law?
Of course. What is negligence? Yeah.
What is negligent on the? How is negligent punished under?
I mean, negligence obviously you know.
To establish a case of negligence. Do you know what you have to establish? The things you have to prove.
Of course, yes.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, if I next person to me, you don't have to be. If you are next to me, right, and I'm not. I have a duty of care to some limits under you. Like if we live together, I have a limit of care. If we live in the same house, I have a protection. I have the right to protect you, Papa. Do you know? It's under my. It's your
under what law says you have the right to protect?
I mean, if you are neighbors, it's sense. It's common sense, bro.
No. I want law, not common sense. Common sense is not with the law. Are you
saying if you are roommates, if you are just roommates, you live in my house, you live in the same. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a duty of care. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, logically, yes. I may have to care for you if I like. Okay.
If you like, there's a duty of care, bro.
What law in Nigeria, please wait now, what law in Nigeria says if you are shaking, if anything is happening to you, I have to come and rescue you? What law says?
I don't know, bro. I don't know because I don't live in Nigeria actually, bro. But I'm telling you that
that is my business. In fact, in the country where you live, wherever you live abroad, what law says that if you see someone else in the street and the person is dying, or maybe this is your home, okay, and your neighbor house is burning, people are shouting, they are dying. What law says that you have to go rescue them?
Bro, bypass empathy. I mean, common sense lets you know that yes, I must.
But no, I don't mean common sense. Common sense.
Bro, do you know what care of duty means? Do you know what bypass empathy means? Do you know what it means for empathy? You have to have empathy with the next person to you.
Vivi, I'm telling you, my own is not common sense. There is a law.
You guys are fighting against my position. That's why you're
duty of care, Papa. They call it duty of care, Papa.
In Germany, there is a law.
It's duty of
that is not duty of care. Duty of care is apportioned to professionals. If I am your doctor, I owe you a duty of care because I'm paid to do that duty. But you are not paid to take care of me. There's no duty there. I didn't breach any law.
But indeed,
if I have an
in this place, there is a law towards it. And when you fail to do it, they will give you what we call a traffic.
You have to prove it. You have to prove that law.
And there is at my place here. So I don't know.
For you to win a case in court, right? All of us that live under a country, we are living by the law that guides everybody. The law has stated clearly what everyone should do and what everyone shouldn't do. So whatever law that you think anybody has violated, you will quote the law.
I've told you in America, Papa, it is called duty of care. I've told you.
That is wrong. In America, it's not duty of care.
Oh yeah, you can, bro. That's why you have your phone. That's why you have your phone.
You are not criminally responsible for another person's action.
Oh, bro. Duty of care. Just Google what thoughts. Just okay. Let me spell it for you. Duty of care.
Yeah, you Google duty of care. Tell me what it is,
bro. I don't have to. That's what I do. That's my work.
You don't know it. Google it and read it.
Okay. I'm gonna read duty of care. It's tort law. T-O-R-T law. T-O-R-T law. Tort law. Duty of care. Let's see what it says. Give me a minute.
Google it and read from. Okay. Tell me what it is.
Okay.
Don't forget that the nurse alleged that Mohbad was so weak.
Can you hear me? Duty of care is mainly defined as tort law, like I said, okay, here. And the areas include 1, general religious law. You must act as a responsible person or a reasonable person to avoid any harm to others.
You know what? What? Can you duty of care in Nigerian law? Let's work with the Nigerian. There's no such thing in Nigeria. We don't have that tort law in Nigeria, please. Just to make that clear to you. This is not America, this is Nigeria.
Like that in Nigeria. That's just
we don't have that tort law in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you have to be a professional for duty of care to be apportioned to you. If you're not a professional, there is no such thing.
Because in our own place, there is a law, and you pay for it when you
Papa, the tort law is in Nigeria. Papa, what are you talking about?
Show me. There's no such thing in Nigeria.
Oh, I can't open up my camera. This is it right here. It's tort law. Law of negligence. It's the same thing.
Show me what section. Show me what section, please. I mean, I have computer here too, please. Don't bubble me. We don't have tort law in Nigeria. We can't tort law. Tort law. Come. Put Nigeria there and show me tort law in Nigeria.
Oh, I see it. There's no statute for it in Nigeria. I see it. Yeah, that's right. You're correct.
We don't have in Nigeria. You have to be professional. So that is what all of them in that house. What exonerates them? I understand your position. Okay, that means Wunmi is married to Mohbad. Wunmi should have a kind of duty to Mohbad. But Wunmi is not a professional. She's not a doctor. She's not a professional. She's not assigned to take care of any other person. Of any other person. I didn't Wunmi deny Mohbad sex. That one is part of her obligation, her marriage obligation. Okay, if Mohbad want to knock, I will deny her knock. Mohbad can take that case up against her.
Papa, hold on. Are you saying in marriage?
But that woman should act as Mohbad doctor. How can we Mohbad doctor?
No, Papa, I can argue this, Papa. If in Nigeria, Papa, Papa, in Nigeria, as a wife or as a husband, there's a duty of care, Papa. I promise you, Papa.
Duty of care, how now? So when we say duty of care, one person who is giving that duty must be a professional.
No, Papa, you don't have to be under the Marriage Act, Papa. No way, Papa. Under the
let's go under the Marriage Act. Please tell me under the Marriage Act. Go on, tell me about duty of care under the Marriage Act.
Under the Marriage Act, what is marriage if you don't have duty of care, Papa? What is marriage if there's no duty of care?
What are the what are the marriage's duty? Go and tell me.
Bro, under marriage, if you're going to tell me first too, you're going to duty of care. I must be with you.
What do you think? We have to define your care. Now, care can be give sex to each other, and I will give you. I mean, we are giving sex to each other. What do you mean? You mean duty of care to be that one should be like a nurse to the other.
Bro, I'm saying to provide emotional and physical safety, bro.
So what you are saying is that Mohbad should be a doctor to women.
Not a doctor. Bro, I'm saying emotional, physical, health-wise safety, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm knocking now, and they are taking care of the knocking.
Bro, what about physical safety? What about physical safety?
Yeah, physical safety. I think quick response, I need a quick response or whatever.
Bro, do you know that it's a crime for me to watch my husband die, not take him to the hospital? Do you know?
No, sure. That's what I'm saying. As long as they can prove that they recommend, according to them, they said they recommended hospital to Mohbad. Mohbad said he didn't want to go. Did you hear that story?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, they said so that they recommended hospital he didn't want to go, and then volunteered to call a nurse who later come later to treat Mohbad.
Okay, that's the point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking into their own story too. What is making their own story make sense to the police? We have two stories here. The father is on the other side, thinking something magical happened to Mohbad, while the wife, the brother, and the family, they are on the other side, thinking that what killed Mohbad is a nurse negligence. Right. And the police position right now is tending towards the wife and the brother of Mohbad, those who were in the house. So should the police listen to a man who was never in the house or those who were in the house? Which one is more suitable?
All right, Papa, I was reading in Punch News yesterday that I think his friend Spending, what's his name? Spending, right?
Caller of the nurse, yeah, the guy who called the nurse and the nurse
going to be
charged for involuntary manslaughter.
All right, so what's going to be Spending's charges?
Involuntary, conspiracy to commit felony.
Really?
No, Papa, thank you very much. You see, let me just tell you something.
most people, they don't know about this case. We that started from the beginning, we know a lot about this case. Some people, they just jump in about it. You see, Vogala, let me tell you something today. Before you started argue with people, go and study from the beginning and see what is going on. Don't let us pay you and start from the middle because you don't know anything about this case.
All right,
You see,
I'm going to.
no, let me just land. I'm still coming. I'm still coming. You see?
Don't forget to just add this. What the people in the house know.
Exactly. That's where I'm going.
And what police is following.
That's where I'm going.
Or what those who are abroad like Voyage, what they know.
Exactly. Thank you, Paparino. You see, this case you are seeing, I will tell you something today. People, they don't even know anything about this case. But they knew that if the people over abroad people, they are the ones that are fighting for this justice. People in Nigeria, they are compromised about this case. But people in abroad, they know that they have money, they can settle their family and all those things. But they don't want anything to happen in Nigeria again because they can bring their children to Nigeria and settle down in Nigeria. Because look, when you have people in abroad, when you have children in abroad, the life is miserable, but they want their children to come back home and live a better life. Not life in overs. I have to be honest with you. No, that one is apart. Now, Paparino, with that, what that guy is saying, you see, people are home. Let me start from Mohbad case. Mohbad case at the moment, Nigeria is no country. There are even a lot of, okay, I was at work today. Somebody from Gambia was telling me that, is that in Nigeria that, no, they messed me up. They threw me up today. Somebody died in your country, they couldn't get the person that killed the person. From Gambia.
It happened everywhere now, all over Africa, not just Nigeria.
No. This one is blind.
Are you aware of what Yaya Jammeh did to Gambia before Nigerian soldier went to rescue them?
No, I didn't.
That's you have to learn about his own country story and tell him too. Don't make them try to act like they are one of their innocent. They are all
because this one is so.
The one of almost crippled the whole nation, and nothing they did to him. Plus Nigeria who still went to rescue them. So put Gambia somewhere, not Gambia.
Okay. Nigeria went to rescue people from other countries. In our country, they can't rescue. We can't sort out our country.
We are fighting it. That's what I'm saying. We are trying to get it. Part of it. We walked to that level to be able to stretch a hand of assistance to another dying person. We are worst here, but our worst is still better than many other nations. If you not know.
Okay.
If you go out there, you will see nasty things happening. Very nasty. Just take a look at your own neighboring country, Cameroon. Here. You see what is happening in Cameroon, right? One president, one man forever since 1980. And a lot of separate people dying, killing themselves. They are not shit. Not this happening.
Why that guy going away? Why that guy going? Paparino, sorry. There's one question I need to ask you. Because I was at work. I just finished. I'm at home now. I keep on going, come back, keep on going, come back. Now, Baba said about that guy, soldier guy, said he's not at home, Zeno or whatever. He's not at home. The children, his daddy is pastor. He's playing music with church and everything. The guy came out. I just heard it from your platform, right? But because I don't even understand what they are saying. I don't even know anything. But I want to know now.
The guy had come out and he has spoken. The guy has said that the video, blah blah blah, that
Yomi is bringing out 3-second video which is a least to 10 seconds. Okay.
Wait leads to 10 minutes. So
10 minutes.
According to the guy, it's an old video, basically. So that's according to the guy. The guy came out.
But why can't they release the video then? Let us see it.
Yeah, according to them, they said the guy promised to release on Friday, this Friday. We're waiting.
Okay, let's see. Maybe they're going to remind you about
as we wait, I will continue with this interview about today's interview.
Okay. You know something? That's one thing we need to look on to. We know the cloth and the pint which Mohbad wear on that video that coming out. That's number one. It's not that Mohbad will be on the floor. They will copy the video that is Mohbad. Let
it come out. We'll question it when it comes out. We don't know what comes out.
Okay.
We cannot preempt it. No, we have to wait for it to come out.
Okay, Friday.
Let's
continue. Thank you very much. Okay.
Ambulance like BDJ in hospital. Okay. It will be a report to know that she did it.
Okay. Pẹ̀lú ntẹ̀sí orí láti gbà yẹn. Táìmù wọlé lè sọ pé Mohbad kú. Ṣóòrù ni àbọ̀sán àbírọ̀.
Èyí tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó ṣe ń sọ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta sọ pé ó ní òru tí ọkọ ń kú. Àbí olùkọ́ náà pè ní night. Ìgbà kan pè mí gbọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ní ìfúnra dání.
But time don't pay yẹn. Maybe around.
You see, that's what I'm saying, right? This man is involved in online fracas group, okay, and that's not going to help him. Only his truth can really make genuine people help him. All this fracas group, you see, there are things, there are statements people make, right? That you yourself should have an understanding. You should have understanding of those statements. When he said, "I want to quit phone," should they be holding that against him? That, oh, they have taken Mohbad intestine and be asking about Mohbad and somebody said the person was trying to say the night of the day that Mohbad died, that the father came. And the person said the night that Mohbad died, that the father came. You are acting like you didn't hear the word that the father came. It is part of the same sentence, that you came. So we have to ask you, what night did you go there? If it is the night that Mohbad died, then fine. If you think Mohbad did not die that night, then you tell your own different story, simple. But don't capitalize on that. That's not an evidence, because if you call me right now, for you to establish evidence, somebody must to be there. Somebody must say it again, and they will ask the person and be sure the person is telling the truth. We may have to go in front of an oath to swear that truly her husband died in the night. Just, if she says anything right now on the internet, you're not going to use that against her. Put that in your head. She can say it's a slip of tongue. There's nothing you can do about that. You understand? Know how to win a case. Don't just wait for people's mistake. Slip of tongue. You have said it. That's what the mistake is. That's not going to help anybody. The law says anybody who says anything have to say it under the oath for it to be taken serious. That thing that you said, they will ask you again. They will ask me again under the oath. If you don't say the same thing, it is what you say under the oath that will be taken serious. So where are you going to put your face then? Learn the law and learn how things work so that you can be able to win under the law. Unless some of you want to win this case wherever you are, if you want to win this case in Nigeria, you have to understand how Nigerian law works. How to win a case in Nigeria. That is the only way you can win a case in Nigeria. But understanding what the Nigerian law requires, okay? And respect that law. That is the only way. Any other thing is just disturbance. I'm not part of that kind of a justice. I'm part of a true and genuine justice. Whoever committed the crime of killing Mohbad must go down for it.
You know, the 5 to 6. Now, she has a 4, 5, 6. Go and buy in 9. Ṣé mi pé ó ti rí ìfàdá ní
pé nígbà tẹ́ máa fi débẹ̀ pé ti tán sí ẹ̀ǹbà.
Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ǹbà mi kí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ǹbà mi, wọ́n ti gbé yọ̀ sí láyà. Àfáà gan ti ń kúlé àláùs lára láì ṣe Muslim. Àwọn tí mo rí nìyẹn, ibẹ̀ náà mo bá lọ́yà.
And all of these things right now, did he explain these things this way to the police? You see, the sweet mouth that this man is adding to this thing, right? If he explained these things this way to the police, this is the same man that came recently that was condemning what Yomi is doing, Yomi Fabi. Tell me why nobody will condemn whatever he does. If he can be finding mistake in what Yomi Fabi did, saying that Yomi Fabi is out there, is not doing the right thing, blah, blah, and Bukky Jesse is calling Yomi Fabi a thief in front of him and a scammer. This man never stopped Bukky Jesse from calling Yomi Fabi a thief, a scammer. He never stopped Yomi Fabi. And he's looking for justice. He's looking for his own justice. Okay, and me, I want to see the kind of justice he's looking for. Maybe he has given police enough evidence because Yomi is looking for a different justice from Baba Mohbad justice. Yomi is gathering his own evidence and Yomi is doing his own thing. And you are fighting against Yomi. What kind of justice are you looking for? Nonsense.
Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá, èèyàn á wò pé tí òkú bá kú bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ òkú ọ̀dọ̀. Wọ́n tètè bu òkú láṣìírí.
Wọ́n ti ń ṣe tó yẹ kí n máa fojú rí. Wọ́n tètè máa pàdé ẹ̀mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n tètè.
Ó ní ọjọ́ abárí ibi
wọlé. Yes, so gẹ́gẹ́ bí.
This is an interview, okay? Is he going to go to Yomi's rally? Speaking well about, let me tell you something, right? Yomi speaks well of Baba Mohbad. Let me make that clear to you. All right? He speaks well of the man. But does that mean that there's no disagreement? There's disagreement. Just because he speaks well, it's because he knows that he cannot do that. Shame. Even if he's jealous of Yomi, he doesn't like Yomi, he can't say it out of his mouth. So I can understand the game is playing. If he wants to support Yomi, he should go and support Yomi, not be using sweet mouth and be saying Yomi. Go and support Yomi if you are looking for the same thing Yomi is looking for. Nonsense.
Yorùbá, bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn.
In fact, let Yomi gather his evidence and look for his own justice. Baba, gather your own evidence. I'm waiting for your own evidence. At least Yomi is on his own. He's on his way doing his own evidence. You to gather your own evidence. I want to see what your evidence will bring. Because I don't come and blame police. No? Because now Yomi want to protest so that they can face police once and for all. You said no. That Kini wan shembe. You two don't come and protest later. I don't want to hear police disappoint you, Baba Mohbad. Because I'll be waiting for who will join you in your own protest.
Ṣé ta ló kọ́kọ́ raise objection wípé foul play wà?
Àwọn irọ́ tó ń wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìdílé ìyàwó ó fà á.
I like this question. The question is, who was the first person to raise an objection that no, Mohbad death is questionable? They are asking Mohbad father this question. And here is the reply. Make sure you're tapping the screen. Make sure you're tapping the screen, everybody. Make sure you're tapping the screen. Paparino is me who is here. It's me, the same Paparino, not changing. And we're keeping it strict, real, no sentiments. Because we understand the law. We want to win on the side of the law. If we are winning this case, it has to be legally. It has to be what is legally permissible. It's not by any sentiment or anything. If you want to win, gather your evidence. We have to see what you have as an evidence. If you say police have not done well, then what have you done well? But your lawyer can do forensic too. You can ask for police for court to give you a right to go do forensic. Don't just depend on the police. Police have done what they think is right. If you think they have not done the right thing, then you to do the right thing. Gather money and do the right thing. The court can give you rights to do the right thing. Like I said in this video, Baba Mohbad is saying right now that Mohbad and Wunmi share the same iCloud. Baba lawyer can demand for the court to tell Wunmi to bring the password of their iCloud. And they will bring it. Okay, my son has told me there are so many relevant information that is in that iCloud. And he shared the same iCloud with the wife, and the wife is not presenting it. Okay, Wunmi, if there is nothing criminal in that iCloud, present it, let us see. You have to learn how to fight the case legally, not being fighting. Police will not do everything for you. Police will do what they think is right. If you think they have not done much, you to go through the court too and take permission and do what you think you have to do. It's a big case, not crying, shouting all over the place.
Ó gbalẹ̀ yẹn lójú ayé, ó tún gbà nígbà tó kú, ọmọ yẹn kò ṣáà ṣe muslim, ó yẹ kán sáré sí, ó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe autopsy, ó yẹ kán ṣe àwọn èèyàn wá ń funra gẹ́gẹ́ bí onílàkà ìgbà. Ṣé kìí ṣe bóyá ó ní kan tí bàbá yìí bò mọ́ra. And this is the time tí màá pariwo fún àwọn government. A gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe phone forensic because ìgbé ayé tàwa ń sìn ó ti yàtọ̀ sí àtijọ́. At least tí wọ́n ń parọ́ yẹ kán gba fóònù ọwọ́ mi déètì tí wọ́n tẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ bóyá bàbá yìí ti gbọ́ ó ń díbọ́ ni o. So gbogbo tó bá gba tìyàwó kán gba ti àdúrà gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ tàwọn àyè láti rí i. Ìyẹn mo fi ń pariwo pé kí ìjọba Sanwó-Olú Èkó kán ṣàánú mi lórí ikú ọmọ yìí o. Oúnjẹ kọ́ ló ń pààyàn, ìbọn kọ́ ló ń pààyàn o, àìrí ìdájọ́ gan lè pààyàn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ blọọ̀kì bá ti lè rí phone forensic yẹn ṣe. Kò lè ṣeé ṣe.
Okay, I think this is a very good response. So the response here, it was asked by Mohbad that when was the first time that we heard of any foul play? And he answered, he said from what Mohbad's sister has been saying, that is Karima, has been saying on the internet, they called by Mohbad, they do blah, blah, that people deduced from that, there was a foul play, that something happened. And he also said it's his opportunity to call on the Lagos state government to make sure that they do phone forensic, okay, which we have been talking about since how many months? They are just coming to it. Right now that most evidences might have even be cancelled. You see, whatever you hear them saying right now is just to make people happy. Okay? The action that you were asking for them that they are giving you now, you know what they call medicine after death? Medicine after death. Medicine after death. That is what they are doing. Their eye is just waking up. They want to, now drama and remain. When we're crying, shouting, telling them since 2023, do this, do that. They say, who are you to tell us what to do? Who are you? Now, all the things we have said then, it is not that they are now beginning to, you will cry, Taya.
Okay, mo bá pè nǹkan sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọ sọ mi pé fóònù tí òun bá wọn tí àjọ fi ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ láti kan.
We complained about Odumosu. You guys are the same people who protected Odumosu. I complained about the legal team here. I know how much you guys persecute me. When you guys want to hear something sweet is what is always killing most of you. Instead of you to focus, whether it's sweet or it's not sweet, look at how truthful it is. Most of you tell lies to yourself. You like being lied to. And it's because you like when they finger you, they put hand in your nyash, and you laugh. That is what you guys are bringing to this case. Camera down kind of life. Fingering kind of lifestyle. That's what you guys are bringing to this case. When it's not sweet, you guys don't like it. You like lies. When you hear lies, emotions, cry. I don't do those things. I want to know, how can we win? What does the law say? Because those are the only areas I know anybody can win. I called on Odumosu since last year, January, when I was calling them kids. And they said, Mali is only trying to become more popular, more relevant. Let me just read it. What did Mali post? Let me read it. Guys, what did Mali post? Is it about Mohbad? Because don't stop me from this picture. Don't stop me from this picture because of Mali post. Okay. I never thought silence could be so loud. I never thought someone I called my brother, someone I protected, would leave this world with my name in his shadow. I have carried this weight, this pain, this shame that was never mine to bear. We as Malians were not perfect. We had to grow. We had to adapt. Mistakes were made, but they were business, never war. I made peace with Mohbad. We understood each other beyond the noise, beyond the misunderstandings, and you know this. Yet, when he took his last breath in your all arms, you looked at the wall and appointed me. You let them tear me apart You let them call me a killer while you sat there knowing the truth. Now you tell the story. I welcomed you into my home. I gave you my trust. And yet my brother is gone, still not buried. And that is your fault. Telling the truth from the beginning will have given him the rest he deserves. Regardless, I will always be there for him. You never thought I would survive. You never thought I would walk through the fire and face my people. Maybe you hoped I would stay a fugitive. You thought I would run instead. Instead, I stood before the justice system, spent time in jail, and faced everything head on while you changed the story. Who was changing the story? Okay, she's talking to Wumi. I mean, Wumi, all those people, yeah, all those people. She's talking to them. Now I understand who she's talking to. He's talking to. While you changed the story again and again, who will change the story again and again? But he doesn't want to mention Wumi name. But God sees all. The truth does not shake. The lies will fade, and time will reveal everything. I have been broken, but I am not destroyed. And when the truth finally speaks, I pray your heart is strong enough to bear it. Naramali. Is that all? This is nonsense now. Is this what we are talking about? Is Naramali really fighting for just for Mubat? That's what you should be asking. Oh, it is true. They say read the second one.
I was telling you not this one, the second one. There is another one.
How do I get that one?
I think check your WhatsApp. Gabby said she sent it to the WhatsApp.
Let me see. To the group, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I saw it somewhere else. But you check. She said she sent it to your WhatsApp. The second one is combination of the old part, then it just added a little bit, like
Thunder Fire, he doesn't answer since he doesn't even come to this group. They say I don't come to this group. Paparino, I lost this person insulting, lynching on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I see. Where is this? When did you guys send this? Bookie Jason. The last thing I saw, I saw Malians are starting. Okay. Bookie Jason, look, added a new photo. Bookie Jason. Is that what you sent to the WhatsApp group? I mean, I see Gabby, wherever there. Is that what you sent? Let me just flow the link. All right. Yes. Hey guys, I've been shattered. Don't even know what to type since I've been so hurt while But guys, let's do this for Mohbad. I know internet can. Let us shed light into this matter for a moment. Where did he go? Who took him there? Who are the people he was with? Who was he the last seen with? Who was he last seen with? What was the nurse treating? Who is the nurse? Why was there no autopsy? Who tell you there's no autopsy? I better go sit down. If you don't drink a bowl, you don't smoke tire. Look on the confuse us. Is that all? Is that what you guys are talking about? Guys, is that what you guys are talking about? Any other thing?
No, that's not the one.
There is more. Now, I'm only just want making song to go viral. That's why I talk about Mohbad. It's a song that is going viral. You just kind of listen to Mohbad strategy.
Good.
You guys don't disturb me. I've read everything. Just stop. Okay, you guys shouldn't play with my intelligence.
Let her
There's
come
nothing.
up. Let her come
I've
up.
read
Let her
everything,
come up.
please. Oh yeah, come on, tell me which one. I've read the longest one. The one I've read it, I beg. Emma Danone. Which one, please?
That one that you are reading, there's more to, there's still more. That particular one that you are reading, there's still more to read.
The one that I read last?
Yeah. There are more other questions he has, but my own thing is that if he has something to say, you just say it. Because there's one particular question that he has, which is the last one.
He said it's finished now. Why did last? Tell me the question he asked.
It has not.
This is it. See, then you put Naramalu. You say, Naramalu.
No. There are still more. But I'm using the same phone. My second phone is off.
Tell me, can you please tell me what you read there? Just tell me one line.
Yeah.
That I don't have.
Sorry, but I'm sorry, can you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Kako, for me one line.
Okay, good evening, everyone. There is nothing more. There is nothing more again. Nothing was there. He just reposted the one he posted in last 2 years when Mohbad they newly died. The question he's asking, that is what he reposted again. There is nothing more again. Maybe this person is new.
Who was with him?
Yes. That is what he reposted again. So there is nothing more again. Maybe this process is just new.
Once you want down by then down.
Hey.
There's no crying. I know what I'm choosing.
Paparino, like I said, I even wrote it there that if he has something to say, he just say it. Not all this one, myself also will go and say, I'm just
No, he's trying to play a pity game now, as they already charged the two.
Now they're afraid of him. So he's just trying to show that he's
Yes.
Yes.
He's trying to form like he's trying to feel like a pity party to form innocent.
They wrongly accused me of what I never did.
Yes. And that is the question people supposed to be putting at his comment section. If you have anything to say, just say it. All this nonsense doesn't really matter.
He does not have anything to say.
Yeah, they are Mohbad enemy. They are not fighting for any justice. They are marginal. They are the ones supposed to fight more for Mohbad. But they don't like Mohbad.
Even when he died, they never come out, not until people were making us. That's why I wrote that the comment section. If you have anything to say, just say it. Like my sister.
He's playing pity game. Thinking he's going to.
You see that my sister? The guy, I just look at Tomba do better lawsuit fún. Orí àpé Tomba fún ní better lawsuit. Tomba petition 1, 2, 3 times. Orí àpé. We are talking about what killed Mohbad. You are talking about what happened before.
And any time he sees something, we just come and say, it seems I'm going to talk now. What?
You don't mind this guy. This guy they call him smart. That went to very dark man that said, I know how Malians killed Mohbad, whatever. At the end of the day, where the evidence? Whenever they want to have a fame or whatever, they will just use Mohbad. People who never care. Did they ever fight for justice? Did you ever see them fighting for justice in Mohbad?
I tell you, there is one guy recently that had an interview with, that one woman went to go and have an interview with. Cooper, what is his name? Concerning Mali as well. Jude. Concerning, I was like, why are these people like this? They're not just a friend. I don't just know. That Mohbad just find himself in place that I don't understand.
Smokers, people that don't.
Among all these people that surrounded him, none of them can even stand up and I don't understand. It is well with him or wherever.
Like all these drugs, killing, whatever.
Wherever that guy may be, it is well with him. In fact, he just wastes his life. At least the kind of person you see, Bible even said it. It said, friends are good, but do not allow your friends to pick you. You pick your friends. Just surrender yourself with different kind of people. Let's move on.
Everybody, please be tapping on the screen. Everybody, please be tapping on the screen. We're not tapping the screen. You see, you're not tapping. And I'm here, I'm exhausting my voice. And people don't like to hear the truth. I'll keep telling them. That's why, me being just Mohbad, I will be here because I know there are people who judge on this case who may want to jeopardize everything that we have been working for, that we did on this case. To make sure that people get enlightened, people get educated. They know that there's a law in this country. If where the government is not doing very well, we'll call out the government. Where we have to do very well, we'll say we have to do very well. All right? We'll not just allow crying noise to be everywhere over the space. We'll not let that happen. Okay, we'll not let that happen. We like you don't come and watch me. I will speak and you watch it elsewhere. They will post it. Okay? And run from the internet, run from the truth. Run from my videos and run from the truth. Nonsense human beings. When we read, when we study them, they don't study. They only come. I'm start crying. What they don't do, they start shouting. Police is telling you that they don't investigate if family don't want. Instead of you to go and check police law, to ask questions, to walk into police station to confirm those things. No, that is wrong. You'll be dead, and that person will die, and they will quote that same law to the person. That same law that you don't want to go and revenge. If one law is not good, let's accept that we have that law. Then let all of us protest and change it.
Paparino, have you confirmed the law? Have you yourself, ever since he has said it for almost 2 years now, have you confirmed it? If they say no, like that.
That's what I'm saying. You know, the thing is this, right? People also discourage. When you say this thing, right, that this is what happened, they'll start writing, no, it can't happen. And you get discouraged. Me, myself, as I said, now I'm beginning to even have, I lost interest in it. Any of this, I'm just going to get to the root of that. I'm going to get to the root of that.
Papa, I want to ask a question. Like I see the
even if I get to the root of that, I don't have the platform, so I will not want. As someone that if something is not right, if I want to change it, I will invest my time in it and then see how I can come out and change it.
So no,
when time comes for me to be changed, it's going to be changed.
The first thing, just to confirm whether it's even our law in the first place. If it exists at least, we should go into this.
Papa, I want to ask a question. What's your stand on Wunmi? What is your perception of everything that is happening?
Ewa, you are becoming very emotional. This is, and you don't have to be very emotional.
No, Papa, no.
It's very simple. You can, if you hear me all the time, remove your emotions. You can hear me clearly. I have said it. Everybody in that house, including Wunmi. Wunmi is not innocent. Wunmi actions make me suspect her. Wunmi particularly, her actions makes me suspect her. Make me feel like the story she's telling doesn't seem to be the case. Okay? Like, it shows that either she knows what killed Mohbad or she fought with Mohbad and Mohbad died in the process. And she doesn't want to talk about it. The blood that everyone is talking about. I believe if that blood is much, then something happened. But also I'm thinking, what if that blood is not much? It means Baba Mohbad lied. So I need to know that. Is he telling his truth? And if he saw that much blood, why did he act like a father, like a real parent? That's why I have issue.
Okay.
I have issues with one thing.
But the issue that I'm having is this, yeah? The way you are analyzing her now is different from how you were analyzing her in the beginning. Or
the thing is this, A1. That is correct. I'm somebody that writes. When I speak, in my conversations, if you listen to me, let's say I'm trying to say, I'm looking at how two people want to fight. I'm looking at if I want to defend Mohbad, right? I will see how Wunmi can defend herself. I'm trying to destroy her defense. If I'm fighting with you, I want to destroy your defense. Everything you may complain about, I will destroy it. So, but I cannot be trying to defend Baba's point and be seeing that the other person is making a very strong point. That if we get to court, that point is strong enough. I will not be blind to those points. I will look at the law and see what can be achieved through the law at best. And now, as I said, the process of burying Mohbad, the quick burial of Mohbad, can be challenged by Wunmi. One, if Wunmi feels like she didn't like how Mohbad quickly buried Mohbad, she can sue or petition Mohbad on that. And if Baba feels like she is suspecting Wunmi, because that's what I'm asking you, what does Baba know that me and you don't know? Baba is the right person to bring out some kind of evidence and sue Wunmi. Baba can still sue Wunmi on what killed Mohbad any day, anytime. I don't know whether his lawyers are not telling him. And he's not doing that. I know how long we complain about Odumosu, about the lawyer. And today they are having to fight with that same lawyer. I don't want to be their tail, to follow them wherever they go. When they are wrong, I will tell them beforehand that this thing you're doing, just like how I've been complaining about all those people. If they don't take time with the way they are going about this case, they will lose it when they get to court. They would just complain about the court. The court is bad. They wouldn't know that they didn't do the needful. Like now, when he was speaking to them, I said, Baba Mohbad said he was told that Mohbad and Wunmi share the same iCloud. Baba has every right to prove his lawyer, subpoena Wunmi to present that iCloud for investigation because of so many information. Several grounds. Baba should have faced Wunmi directly, legally on different grounds. When he went to Arise, you are suspecting so many things. What actions have you taken? He said no action. Who will take him serious? I will be crying behind him every day and be contributing money and be shouting. I'm not stupid. If I want to put my money, I will tell you also what to do with my money. Because maybe you don't know what to do with my money. Maybe you think my money is meant for you to spend. I will remind you, hey, this is supposed to be like this. We're supposed to do this. My money is not for you to spend. I love Mohbad, that's why I'm here. Don't take me for your pockets.
Paparino, you said something now. You said, what if Baba did not see that blood, plenty blood? He said he saw. Right? That because Wunmi said it's a minor blood. And do not forget, if Baba never even told police that Mohbad saw a blood, but police reported a profusely blood. And Baba never even said that in his own statement to police at all.
Imagine.
Tell me. So between Baba and Wunmi now with this statement now, who is saying the truth when it comes to blood?
Thank you very much. That's why that's why I'm asking Baba Mohbad. Tell your truth. Is it just small stain of blood that you see? Because don't tell me that you went there, you saw a bed sheet soaked with blood, and then you see Mohbad dead, and they said that he fought with somebody. You never even asked when did he fight. You are saying that what happened? Oh, Aloba, that it was tension.
Paparino, you are not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that police reports collaborate with what Baba said he saw. But I mean,
no, please. No,
let me say why. Let me say it. Police said Baba bled profusely. Baba said he saw a cloth full of blood. Wunmi said it's just a stain. And Baba never gave a report to police that he saw a sock full of blood.
What if Baba never saw any blood and he
No.
Understand
what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. Police said, according to Baba said he never told, when they asked Baba in the coroner inquest, did you tell police that you saw, a sock full of blood? Baba said, I never did. Okay, but police gave a report that they saw, Mohbad bled profusely. You understand? And Wunmi said it's just a stain. So, okay, somebody said it's a stain, and police said it's a profusely blood. And Baba said he saw a cloth full with blood. That means the police report collaborates, Baba.
You are mixing things up, please.
Oh, yeah.
Now, separate things so that you become clear. Otherwise, you just be doing all this nonsense about and their stupid things are doing.
Now.
You just cry. They pick little information, they start crying, shouting and crying. Now, let's be clear. Let's do it like the police said it. The police said in the show, Mohbad and his friend had altercation and a physical fight. Where in an attempt for Mohbad to punch Prime Boy, Prime Boy dodged and Mohbad punched through the glass and he sustained an injury and he bled profusely. Now, the question you should be asking, where did police hear this? Which of the witness gave the police this statement of profuse bleeding in the show? One, Baba was not there. It was not him. Wunmi said she was not there. Now, who else could have given the police this? And that's where OG comes to play in this case. The first person that gave the police that statement, or the person who has that in his citizen, is people are underestimating these guys a lot.
Bami is DJ Bami,
the same guy who was in the show, who went to buy spirit, who was in the house, who went to the hospital with Mohbad. They are underestimating. In fact, it's more relevant than Adura.
It's Bami, not OG.
Bami should be dragged more than Adura. Bami and Wunmi should be dragged the most. DJ Bami, they just left that guy like that. He just enjoyed VIP. DJ Bami said that he was in the private Prado Jeep that was in the front. That Mohbad and his friend was having an argument. And then he see Mohbad like trying to punch his friend. And then the next thing, that he didn't see everything, that the next thing, they were rushed, they were separated. And when he came, he saw that there was blood on the ground. Listen, the Jebami confirmed in the citizen that there was blood in the ground. He saw blood. So now, police would have asked that, how much did you... The police investigation, for me, I think they should have asked, when you look at the ground, was it like just a drop, or it was much, a little bit? If that guy at any point said, the blood was a little bit much, whatever, police will believe that it is only a profuse bleeding that can cause such. And their statement can come from day one. Okay. Now, going back home, the guy said that he went to buy spirit from the pharmacy. When he returned, Mohbad has slept. When they say Mohbad sleep, don't forget the bleeding hand that was not taken care of. He said when Mohbad wake up in the morning, he used the spirit and the cotton to clean Mohbad injury. Though I don't believe on all those stories, I see all those like cooked up lies. But I'm just telling you, for me, before I judge somebody, and what if they are truthful, what if they are correct? Me, I'm leaving room for what if they are correct. Though it doesn't make sense for me, but I will not completely rule it out. For me, I have to provide evidence. Evidence. I know their story doesn't make sense, but I must endeavor to provide evidence that can prove them wrong. That's one body to be acting. So now, they claim that Mohbad slept with a bleeding hand. We don't know where he slept. Would that have stained the bed? We don't. So now, how long was Mohbad on that bed? Was Mohbad on that bed till the nurse came? That's where the nurse become relevant. Nurse, did you see blood on Mohbad's bed sheet? If nurse can claim, nurse must come to inquest. If at any point, should I say this? Okay, I've already said it. If at any point, nurse can say that at 2 p.m. that she was in that house, that she did not see any bed sheets, that Mohbad claimed was soaked with blood, then we'll begin to ask, which bed sheet is Baba talking about? Is that correct?
It's not correct, Paparino.
If nurse claim, nurse who came 2 p.m. on Tuesday,
she must have seen blood, yeah.
Wait, Paparino, it's not correct.
Yes.
Let me tell you why.
Did they have changed the bed sheet?
Paparino, they said, look at it, remove his clothes. If you remember.
If they changed the bed sheet, then why? Then
on Sunday to Monday.
Come Baba saw it when he came on Tuesday night.
That's what I'm saying now. They remove his clothes. So, and they said the nurse come back on Tuesday. They remove his clothes. They've changed the bed sheet.
Baba also came on Tuesday night and saw the blood.
What I saying? What I saying?
Wait, Paparino.
This way. Okay. Let's take it slowly so that we don't miss it.
Oh yes, they moved. They removed.
Wait, just wait. Let's take it slowly. Let's say that we're taking the first case. We want to follow one scenario, then we'll take a different case. So don't rush. Let's say case 1. True. Mohbad had an injury in the shop. He bled. And he came home, like the Jebami said. They removed one of his shirts, okay? They put it somewhere, right? And then he went to sleep on the bed on that Monday. And he was there. And the bed sheet was stained with blood, okay? Now, when the nurse came to that room, did the nurse meet him, Mohbad, with a stained bed sheet? Let's say the nurse meet Mohbad with a bed sheet stained with blood. Okay. After injecting Mohbad passed. Then they forgot to wrap the bed sheet. They took Mohbad to the hospital.
No, it's not like that, Paparino. You've missed the line.
Wait now, wait, please wait. I'm driving.
Hey, you missed the line now.
Just wait, please. You will come in with your story. Just let me give you my story. I'm giving you 2 cases. I said case number 1. Okay. So it is either, listen, the nurse was in that house and the bed sheet that Mohbad was stained with blood. The nurse treated Mohbad on that stained bed sheet that has blood. And after treating Mohbad there, Mohbad convulsed and Mohbad passed, and they rushed Mohbad to the hospital. When they came back, they were busy calling people. They didn't go back to change the bed sheet. The same bed sheet was there. Case number 1. Or case number 2. When the nurse came, they have changed the bed sheet. Okay, that Mohbad bled on. There was only new bed sheet there that has no stain. Okay, that has no stain. Mohbad was taken to the hospital. Then Mohbad was brought back and placed. Mohbad was sent to the hospital. He had died. He doesn't bleed any longer. Was brought to the staircase. Okay, so there is no how a white bed sheet that they leave. There is no how Baba is going to come and see that white bed sheet stain. The stain that Mohbad see has to be there that 2 p.m. If the stain is not there that 2 p.m., then I want to wonder where the blood is coming from. Now go on juices.
Yeah, Paparino, you know, at the point they said they moved him from one room to another room.
Oh my God.
At the point.
That's what I'm saying. Did you check when they moving from one room to another room? That was when the nurse has come, right?
Yes.
So what does that change?
Okay. But when they came back on Monday, they already removed these clothes. According to them, they removed the clothes. And for them to have removed the clothes, definitely, we may also make another statement. Look at it, Paparino. He said he had interview on that Tuesday morning. Are you getting it? And it's when Baba called her, Mohbad was sleeping, that he slept in the evening. Because all these things, for me, there's nobody can tell me that.
Hold on. Papa, let me answer your question.
The bed sheet or not, simple. That's what I'm
asking. I know, she might not, they might have changed it.
Okay. If she doesn't meet, then the one Baba said he saw bed sheet stained with blood like Kampala.
Exactly.
That one there. Simple.
No, it's possible that when they come, or when the OT happen, they use the bedsheet to wrap whatsoever they want to wrap. You know, when somebody is bleeding, Paparino, when somebody is bleeding, you might use cloth just to hold.
Remember, Baba said he saw the cloth in the bucket.
At the back of the room.
Is this in a bucket or
in a bucket?
It was not spread on the bed. Baba saw it. I think it was in
balcony, somewhere they normally sit down.
Yes, he said that. It was not on the bed.
Wait. We'll get to it. Just wait.
Mo padà sí àgbà tí wọ́n ti wá ń pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò ó bí nǹkan ń wò ó nílẹ̀ báyìí yóò lè súnmọ́ ọmọ ìtì ní pọ́sítọ̀ ọ̀gbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó dì mọ́ mi fẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ jà sí lọ́tà.
We'll get the clarity here. We have to know the truth.
Kò jẹ́ kí èmi lè fún abẹ́yà ó gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ because lèyìn ló ti kọ́kọ́ bàrà jẹ́ bàbá gbéra òjìlé ọ̀dọ́ máa fi délé lálẹ́ around 7 ni mo confirm pé ó kú yẹn.
Táìmù olè wà lórí boat.
Lórí boat yẹn a ti ń bọ̀ láti lọ bíi 4:35. Ó dà pé last week náà nìyẹn tó bá ti di 6 wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. So táìmù yẹn ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn. So nígbà tó máa fẹ́ padà sí ibi tí mo bá di gbé ó ti bọ́ sí tòtẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò nínú ilé ó ti bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo bá lọ́ọ̀yà mo bá snatan mo bá àyà mo bá àwọn kills wọn jọ ń jó ní lifestyle àwọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mo bá wọn níbẹ̀ kìtì máa ń dúró ó ní wọn gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé kẹ̀ mo ṣáà fọ́ọ̀sì pé ilẹ̀ kò torí pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò ti pọ̀ mo wá gba kíṣìn wọlé torí the main entrance náà ẹnìkan náà wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe àwọn kọ́ṣọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé kọ́ máa mú fóònù kọ́ máa yọ fóònù wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rìkọ́dù wọ́n máa gba kíṣìn wọlé kíṣìn ti máa gbà wọlé báyìí step ìmúbá gòkè ká ní pé mo gba iwájú wọlé ni bá rí ibi tí bọ́ọ̀dì Mohbad wà kíṣìn yẹn mo gbà mo bá lọ sókè left side ló wá pè mí pé dáàdì ẹ wá wò mi ò gbọ́ intention mi ni pé ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ ló máa wà nígbà tí máa yọ sí orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ bá rí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti wà sójọmọ̀ tí ẹ bá rí dúbẹ̀ white tó ti wá di Kampala ọkọ mi ò lọ sí kankan èmi kàn tún padà mo padà sí àná nígbà tí wọ́n ti wá.
All right, where did he see? What did he see there?
A duvet.
On the bed. Yeah, on the bed.
So on the bed, right?
Mm-hmm. On the bed.
Kampala, duvet, to the big Kampala. Also white, to the big Kampala.
Ben.
That is, so it means I was correct, right?
No, you weren't correct, Paparino. Yeah.
Didn't I see on the bed? The nurse
No, you
treated
can't on the
Baba.
bed. Yeah, no, you are correct concerning on that bed. You are
So, you mean Baba saw it on the bed now?
Yeah, you are correct on that.
So I was correct.
Yeah, you are correct. Like
So that's what I'm saying that, you know, this story, right, is not clear. Sometimes the man will say it is, though I know maybe it's in the lobby room. Okay, I know it's talking about the lobby room, where the playroom, you know, and that one, that if it's in that lobby room, it makes sense because Lifestyle said the same thing when he was going out. The Jabami said the same thing about that lobby room, and we may confirm.
And that's what I wanted to say, Paparino. That was what he said in his first interview. You know, Baba said, that it saw some. So that was what he said. You know, when you are talking sometime, So I think that was why I was saying the Baba said that. So it could be that, you know, when somebody has wound, you want something to bandage so that the blood will not continue. So they might use that thing, any cloth, to.
But don't forget that from about to sleep on that bed that night with that stain, there's possibility that blood stained that bed, right?
Yes.
But not that much. But that's what I'm asking. How much blood did he say that he didn't question? Do you understand? I won't go to my son's house and see if, like this bed now, you can tell that this is the color. You can tell this is the color. But I can tell that this is a white duvet stained with blood. I'm going to ask. I'll say, I'll call Adura or call anybody that I trust. They come. Lucian. You will make your little investigation. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys understand me? If he had not seen that cloth at all, it's a different story. And for him to have seen it, because right now the criminality that most of us are holding on to right now is that blood. That blood, that's that bed sheet. Because let's say my husband never saw any blood anywhere, anything. And he just came to that house. Or he just come to that house. He come there and he was told that Mohbad fought, and then the nurse came over, and he never saw anything like blood, anything completely criminal, right? I mean, the story would make more sense why he doesn't have to suspect anything. But if you tell me that you saw much blood,
but people come.
That cause of question.
But Lord, police also testify of this blood. Mama Mohbad's sister also testify concerning this blood. Police said.
No. Wait, no. Not that same blood. Stop. Police testify about the blood that Jabami saw in the show.
Okay, wait, please. If somebody is at the show and that person is bleeding profusely, there's no nurse, there's no lawyer, there's no spirit. The person will not carry the blood, we shall.
Then the question is this: the thing is this: if anybody bleeds, right? One. It depends on who is reporting the issue. I am still waiting for anybody today who was in that show. Police have said many things. Police are proving themselves wrong right now. That for them to say Prime Boy is innocent, they earlier said that Prime Boy fought. Now they say Prime Boy is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So if police earlier said that Mohbad bled profusely, now we have to wait for another update. We have to be asking the police, who told you Prime Boy fought Mohbad? Police, who told you there was profuse bleeding? You have to challenge them at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't capitalize on it. You can't do that. If you want to capitalize on what police says, also capitalize on what police say Prime Boy and Mohbad fought. Capitalize on that too.
Paparino, me, I'm not. I'm not removing that in my own statement because I'm not there.
If you're not removing that, that is good. That's fair enough.
I'm not removing that in my own statement.
Yes.
So,
it means Prime Boy fought.
So that is for me.
How come he was exonerated then?
Listen, look what, from my own opinion, I'm not sure if I'm right. I'm only looking at
most of you in the conversation, I pray that your son died and you do the same thing Baba Mohbad did. Don't go report to the police station. No. Go and bury your own son and be saying it's easier done than that. Go to your house and let the wife of your son kill your son and blood soak on the bed. And you say because you are shaking, Go. We are teaching the right thing to be done now. You are saying it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Don't gather your mind. You know, man, lie. You have to be grown up, useless human beings. You see something not done correctly. You say easier said than done. When your own son they kill him, you see blood plenty. Carry him, go bury him. Useless human beings.
What I'm looking here is that, in my own opinion, you know, this case of Mohbad, I don't want to just believe that it's just Wumu, or it's just Adura, or it's just Daota, or it's just Prime Boy. You understand? So, and they know the stand of people. They know how we Nigerians, we are fighting here. Prime Boy is innocent, and man is innocent. This and that, so they won't want to do anything stupid that will cause any nonsense. So it's better.
They are just working towards a solution. In fact, the case
it's better for them to just take on not that they want to take it on. It's better because not herself has committed herself. So, that's what I'm seeing here.
Sorry, I was watching that video when that Otigwe scene. Do you know it was in front of a broken car window?
She Mohbad, Abi?
The Otigwe scene, that voice.
Okay, that video.
Do you know it was as if the person speaking was standing in front of a broken car door, a broken car window.
Is there a video of Otigwe? Is there a video?
Yes. There is. No, there is. There is look at if you have the voice, be listening to the voice and look deep around the video, around the audio. You know, it's the audio. We couldn't see who was talking, but look deep around it and see it was in front of a broken car, a car window.
Because AY list, so it's just I'm saying it for the first time.
Just call her AY.
Papa, do you have it? Can you just look at it and see if you don't mind, please?
AY listing.
Just call her AY. Stop. AY is good.
Just call me AY, yeah.
I'm just hearing it for the first time. I'm just hearing it for the first time that there was a video. It was only voice note me I heard.
No, there's a voice, but you see, we're just listening to the voice all along. We're not looking at the background of that voice.
We'll be ending the live soon. They have exhausted me.
Papa, can you quickly check it? Let's just confirm. Then you can.
Where is it? You have to bring it. Me, I cannot even do anything for them. You said I'm trying to find a way.
Yeah, there was a video. It's there. I don't have my second phone with me here. So
again, Paparino.
Video when I come live in the morning.
This case, I don't know Wumi, I don't know Adura, I don't know Daosa, but in my own opinion, Wumi is not. She's not pure.
Because she's not.
She's not pure. No, it's not like Paparino. You know, Wumi said something that there's no CCTV in the house. That it has never worked. There's nothing like that. And
she said there is, but it has not worked.
Yes, that it has never worked. But the author said it was working at the time.
You see, I can't tell you that, okay, until we see that citizen. Because people go twist what is said in the inquest. I won't stand on that. I swear. Because these guys, right, they are so desperate. If they can come and say nonsense about Adora. You see, guys, let's just wait and see the citizen, please. That's what I'll tell you.
That's another thing.
He's saying it, but again, do you think that Russia is trying to help what kill Mohbad with the way she's behaving?
And secondly, you know, and again, when Prime Boy was talking of...
would have twisted what he said.
Wait, when Prime Boy was talking of CCTV, the reaction of Wumi at that time Mind your coffee for coming on. It's also
Women, why? One woman doesn't know how to talk. Okay. And I see women as like all this. Sometimes I pity women, I won't lie to you. Sometimes I pity her badly. I see her like somebody in the spectrum, somebody who doesn't even know how to, who don't know how to defend herself.
Oh, Papa, her interview gave me, I used to feel that way, but her interview, I saw
Papa,
that girl, she knows what she's
Yes.
doing. She's very smart. You think, I used to think that way, but look at the question is coming, women doesn't struggle to answer.
It's not struggle to answer.
Straight up.
You have to know that.
It's not even struggle to answer.
That's what I'm telling you, right? She's not a freestyle kind of. She's just doing what maybe she was trained to do, and I don't know why. Like, it's a premeditated, it's a planned thing. It's like this question will be asked to you. This is the way you should answer it, like a robotic something.
Yeah, apart from that, even her question, the way she answered the question.
Able to give full story. She's not giving full story carefully enough. There's a way that you tell
she's just biting on the words
that you are part of.
Yeah.
You say it in an enjoying way, and people can tell, they can see the truth in you. Mm-hmm. But she's just careless, like. Like she was never into the story like the script. She's saying like something she heard. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Now she just bites in
it in the way that she doesn't know how to do those kind of things. That's what I'm saying.
It's not. No, the thing here is that when you are being trained to do a particular thing, because all this interview for me is a stage one.
Guys, I've been here for long hours. I need to go. Okay, I've been exhausted. And people don't even like the way I spoke today, and they are mad. But it's okay. You don't have to like the way I speak, and you don't have to come to my live stream. As I've said again, I don't need you. You don't need me. If you think you need me, fine, stay here. You've been here. You're not gifting me, and so you cannot even control me. Lion, I know since at least those days I used to receive lion, big one, very big one. But this days, And in fact, does anybody? I want to wait. I'm joking. Can anybody offer to buy me? I need something. Let me see. Somebody wish me a gift now. Wish me something now. Somebody send me something now. Through I never receive gift. Don't ever receive gift. I mean, and I need physical gift. Physical gift. I need physical gift that I can go and cash by myself. I can go and receive. Send your full details. If I send my full name, my account details, they'll come and pick me, come and arrest me. Okay, let me send my details. My real name is John Smith. Now you know my name, John Smith. My account number is 445501. Now you know my name. What is this? Is that not snake? Is that not snake? Is that not snake? If you guys like, because you guys want me by all means, turn to snake, come to where I'm living. You guys will change to fly. There was a day I was chasing a fly. That fly was not ordinary. If you look at that fly, when I see the way the fly is, I swear that fly is not ordinary. But I will be fighting them, and the God that is with me will help me to defeat them. Wow, why will fly be coming to my house? Yeah, that fly cannot even enter. I usually don't see fly. How did the fly enter? How? Even my door is locked. It's locked. My gate is locked. How? Last time I was knocking on my kitchen. My kitchen, oh God. That's why you see lights in my house all the time, because these witches that we have in this country, they are trying their possible best, to disappear. There's voodoo, there's big juju here in this country. They will just disappear. And they'll say, this is we, this is us. Why don't they disappear and appear unto me? Real life. All this big juju that you are talking about, you are watching me, you will which way you watch me. Come. No come on. My joke idea, no come on. All right, guys. See you guys later. My voice was gone. Catch up with you later.
lórí TikTok tó fẹ́ wà gbogbo fídíò tí mọ́mí olórí ti send sí mi pé ká treat ẹ̀ ó lé 20 ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad dẹ̀ yà síbẹ̀ ṣòro bó ọ̀wọ́n nǹkan lè sọ òsì kẹ́tì ẹ̀ dojú tì pé wà wo justice ọmọ yẹn kọ́dún yìí tó dá sí méjì wá rí pé a ti máa gbà irọ́ ni bó ṣe máa kàn bó ṣe wà yẹn tó bá di ọ̀rọ̀ ẹyọ kan mú mẹ́nu ẹ máa bẹ̀ ni pé ìjọ torí Ọlọ́run ẹlòmíín fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ níbi tó lè ro ẹjọ́ ọjọ́ 6 ní West yẹn ó lè rojọ́ ọjọ́ 6 lẹ́jọ́ kan ṣe òun lára Yọ̀mí ṣé ìwọ tó Yọ̀mí nínú ayé ni ṣé ibi tí Yọ̀mí bá wọ̀ ṣó lè wọ̀ ni nígbà tí gbogbo yín ń gbégbékúgbè ni ẹni tó jókòó sáàfin jẹ́jẹ́ ṣé mú yín ò dán fèrè kò dán òun náà lẹ tún wá bá tún wá traffic ẹ lọ wá gbogbo fake news jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni máa gbé kiri.
àwọn gọ́ọ̀lì bú fọlọ́
ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa wòran tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ní ọpọlọ bàbá Mohbad ṣe interview ó lẹ́lẹ́rìí òun Maisi àti Blessing the next thing ó ti yà lọ pé Maisi kó máa bọ̀ kéèrò lè wá gbọ́ ohun tí bàbá Mohbad sọ pé kí Maisi wá confirm ẹ̀ ìyẹn bá disappoint ẹ̀ ìyẹn bá disappoint ẹ̀ ṣẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ yìí náà la wá rò ní àní kọ́mọ yìí gba justice kó gbé kúrò gbogbo bó ṣe wà yín ẹran ara máa tún ti máa wọ̀ dànù ṣé wọ́n ṣe yín ni.
àlọ́dọ̀ ọ̀nà ti sílé lọ́lọ́run á ti fún mi rí Ọlọ́run ìjọ yẹn àfi kẹ́mi ìbínú yẹn má wà o torí mi ìdẹni sọ̀rọ̀ kí n bọ́lẹ̀ bọ̀rọ̀ torí àbá àmọ́ kí ó kálukú wọn lẹ àtàwọn tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yìí tí wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
àwọn èèyàn wa wọn lóòótọ́ lẹ́nu wọn mú tọ́.
mi ò máìdì kí láti sílé kó blọ́ọ̀kì mi.
àwọn mi kò lọ títí ẹ̀ka ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ síbẹ̀ mọ́ ó ti tẹ́ ń bẹ̀ náà ó ti tẹ́ ń bẹ̀ kò lè lọ síbẹ̀.
ó ti tẹ́ lẹ́dọ̀ láti.
ó ti tẹ́ níjọ́ yẹn báyìí ìtẹ́pẹ́ láti tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó wà lọ sí platform ó bẹ̀ sí fún Yọ̀mí ẹ̀sán pé Westo oníkàtúkọ̀ alábòsí ni time from time ni.
ẹjọ́ owó yìí kì í ṣe pé owó àpòyọ̀ ló fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni bí ẹni pé kí gbogbo owó yẹn kó máa wá sọ́dọ̀ òun Westo kó máa rí owó yẹn ló ń ran ojúmọ́ gbogbo wọn Arífá máa pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń lọ yìí wo.
the same thing làwọn méjèèjì alábòsí làwọn méjèèjì alábòsí làwọn méjèèjì. ẹ bá notice Westo láti lẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ bá tèèyàn jẹ́ a máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn indirect tó bá ṣe ń sọ yẹn bí ló a máa sọ a máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní tẹ́pọ̀ òun ṣàwàdà abata ẹni jẹ́ ni ẹ̀rí kò kò iṣẹ́ mọ́ ó ti gbójúlé gbogbo wọn ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ alábòsí ni ìjọ tí tẹ́lẹ̀ ti mọ̀ ìjọ yóò ti block ẹ̀ ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ tẹnu máa bá fẹ́yìn tó bá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn máa ń bú wọn òun náà máa comment síbẹ̀ wà á máa comment mọ́mí jókòó ìlọ́rọ̀ kìíní àná mi mẹ́ni tẹ́ ń bú lórí platform yìí tó ra bọ́lẹ̀ ọgbọ́n ni o alábòsí èèyàn kan ni abatẹnijẹ́ nìyẹn tó máa yẹ bá tèèyàn jẹ́ tó máa yẹ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ nìyẹn ọmọ ìkẹlẹ ààrẹ ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ
ẹlẹ́ni yìí ń parọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ 3 seconds kàn wọ́n ń sá kíjokíjo kiri wọ́n ń sá ìbálaṣìbolo kiri ẹ̀kẹ́ ló ń parọ́ ẹ̀tẹ̀ fi sílẹ̀ kí lè analyse show ẹ̀ fún ẹni téèyàn ò fẹ́ èèyàn kí analyse show ẹ̀ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bí báyìí tí kan fi ṣe show fún wa ẹ ti rí wa ká máa play show kan fi ká máa analyse rárá tàbá kàn fẹ́ rẹ́rìn tí mo ń lọ níbo máa ní àkànfí yóò lè ọ̀rẹ́ ò lè ṣe o máa ní ó ti ṣe báwo ṣe gbáwo ó parí kí ṣe pé mò ń play tí mo ń gbọ́ show tó ń ṣe tó lẹ̀ mẹ́yìn show 3 ló ti ṣe o ó ti ṣe ti nurse àti spending ó tún ṣe ti Naamali o ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá gbé ti Yọ̀mí tó mọ̀ pọ́n lọ ṣe kọ́ lọ́la ṣé òfin ní kọ́ àwọn èèyàn bó ṣe wà yẹn tó bá rọ opportunity láti débẹ̀ o kó ríbi wọlé o àdébẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kò lè lọ torí command yẹn lọ ti ń wá nígbà táwọn Arífá tó mọ̀ àwọn Arífá tó ń sá lọ tó kò lè lọ bẹ̀. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ fẹ́ máa dọ̀tí ẹni tí ò ń ṣe.
Tó bá lọ gan, ó fẹ́ lọ ṣàbòsí ni. Right from time ló máa sọ gbà lọ́kọ̀ lórí platform láti ṣe pé ẹjọ́ Yomi yẹn ẹ wo mo tẹ ráyè tẹ ẹjọ́ tọ́lá kó sọ wú kókó máa rojọ́ gbogbo fún iṣẹ́ náà wà relevant ìlara ní ìlara ẹ mẹ́ pé ojú onílara.
Tó bá tẹnumọ́rọ̀ báyìí ìgbà wọn àti kò ní bá jẹlẹ̀ tó bá tẹnumọ́rọ̀ wọn á ní àwọn ẹ̀sìn orí tó sọ títọ̀ ó ní ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ wa ara àwọn ò ká yín lára ni ṣọ́ra ara àwọn ò ká yín lára ni ṣọ́ra ara àwọn ò ká yín lára ni ẹ jẹ́ kó òun sọ tara òun yìí ná tara òun yìí ni kẹ́ gbọ́ ná ìgbà tó di pé
ẹlẹ́dọ̀wẹ́wẹ́ ni western
ìgbà tó di rọ́nà àwọn ìtàn òun ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáwọ́ lórí pé kó máa sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ara òun ni kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá òun gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ara òun ni kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá ẹ̀yin bú Yomi wọ́n tó ẹ pé tó bá ti ń lọ sí corona virus tó bá ti ń lọ sí anywhere tẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe èmi ò láìkí kẹ́yìn yan máa ṣe báyìí kí ló dé tẹ bá ṣe òtítọ́ tọ́ fún yín ní gift ẹ̀
fún Nigerian time ò ní ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi wọ́n sọ lóògùn
kẹ́tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yomi ẹ wo ìyàwó ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ bí wàá nú sùn ṣé mo pé spirit ta wà yìí spirit
gbogbo ilé ẹjọ́
kí nǹkan wá yọrí sí rere la wà
bàbá ti jí ní gbogbo òòlù tá a bá wà ẹja tún fi ìrìn àjò ọ̀la kò sí nǹkan kan o ṣùgbọ́n
Ọlọ́run ti ṣẹ́gun ìyá wa Ọlọ́run ti ṣẹ́gun
nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ni wípé
òun ni plan ṣe change Ọlọ́run ti ṣẹ́gun òun ni o ogun ńlá lọ́lọ́run ṣẹ́gun ṣẹ́ni ọjọ́ tí mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu rẹ̀ sí báyà mi já ni ní ìwọ Ọlọ́run kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ àwa gbààwẹ̀ Ọlọ́run wa dáhùn ń tẹ̀rù bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ ṣe tẹ fi pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe tí gbogbo àgbáyé fẹ́ rí yìí ó máa dogun máa dọdẹ o ẹ má dábàá ẹ Yomi yẹn gan lọ fi plan pé tọ́wọ́n bá dá wàhálà sọ́run Yomi wọ́n á lè gbé Yomi gbogbo ń tọ́ plan yẹn ń tọ́ plan nìyẹn gbogbo yín pátápátá lẹ́ra ẹ máa rá máa yé ni.
mọ́mí Jókèm ẹ wò bú bọ́ tí tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé lóòótọ́ ẹ̀ ni. Ìwọ wẹ́stò yìí ọ̀rọ̀ kan pé àìmọye sí ìlú náà lẹ́wọ́ ẹ pé ó tà á dà nìyẹn. Ó tà á jẹun. Pé àtijọ́ sì ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ẹ sọ dáadáa ni ẹ sọ pé ó tà á jẹun. Ẹ̀rù náà ní ilé ìbí ni. Ipe ó tà á ní ipò òun máa ń kó sọ̀rọ̀ fún gbàrà. Nígbà ìwé nọ́mbà orí police station. Nígbà a lot of secret all the way ó tà á fún àtijọ́ sí pé ó ti àtijọ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ ni elébi èèyàn kan ni. Nígbà tó pẹ̀lú òun ti mọ̀ ọ́ báyọ̀ tó mọ̀ pé òun block ẹ̀dá rẹ̀ ní pé eléyìí abatẹnijẹ́ ni. Ta ló sọ? Kẹ́ni. Kò lè parọ́ ẹnu yìí.
Ìyá wa Túnráyọ̀ next time ẹ máa ní ebi nà.
Àwọn olórí burúkú èèyàn àwọn ilé
ẹgbẹ́ ẹ kúrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nǹkan gidi tá à ń retí lọ́la yẹn ni kí ó máa wà lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ torí ìfẹ́ kí n ṣẹ́rí spirit tí mo fẹ́ fi sùn inú mi ó ń dùn pé à ń rí progress à ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan jọ one or two things mi ò fẹ́ràn àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ láìkí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí.
Lọ nínú àdúrà àwọn alálẹ̀ yìí olóògùn.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe kọ́ lọ́kọ́ dé lọ́la kó gbèsè ayọ̀ kí ni wàá dùn gbogbo àwa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dáhùn nínú ààyè mú wa ní múùdù pé inú mi ń dùn.
Let's come back, please.
Nǹkan tí à ń rí bí ń ṣàjọ yẹn. Nǹkan tí mo.
So ilé yìí ó yàtọ̀ so ìyàtọ̀ yẹn ó jẹ́ kí n lè rí orí ọpẹ́ kọjá de pé olówó ṣe tí ó fi dá èmi nìkan so máa fi àkókò yìí kí gbogbo àwọn ẹbí mi lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbogbo àgbáyé pé bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe Ọlọ́run aláàánú ayọ̀ náà máa fi gbà padà wọn àti fẹ́rẹ́ sàn fúnra wa. Bàbá ṣe kò kí ń dùn yìí pé irú nǹkan báyìí ni ayọ̀ fi mọ̀. Ẹ ṣe ó jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn ọkọ̀ fún mi. Ibi ìlànà tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ rí mi ní studio bí mi ò sùn sí tílẹ̀ fi mọ́. Ẹ̀dùn ọkọ̀ ló jẹ́ torí pé kò sí ìgbà tí n bá ti rí bí ọ̀rẹ́ ọmọ yẹn a tún máa flashback so kò sí bí mo yẹ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀dùn ọkọ̀ ló jẹ́ fún mi.
Ok, èmi kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà Nàìjíríà ìta sọ pé òun ò gbọ́ nípa Mohbad bí òun mọ Mohbad nípa.
So VDM going to Nedu was because he knew Nedu planned everything and came for him through
Mama years they have, which you need to recognize.
Ìbéèrè àkọ́kọ́ òun ni wípé.
Ẹ wà á ní. Ló tẹ fẹ́ fàbí fàgùn sí. Wọ́n ní sóríire kọ̀.
Tí èèyàn bá ti mọ tí ó máa ń sọ, wọ́n ló máa ń wò pé ìsọ̀rọ̀ ló kọ́ bá ní. Ìkan tó wà lọ́kàn ẹ̀ lọ́tí yẹn ó inspire láti sọ.
Láti wọ́n pa ọ̀rọ̀ wà lẹ́sìn máa sọ̀rọ̀ pa
ẹ̀gbẹ́. Are you okay?
Kò yé mi o, wọ́n máa ní à.
Tẹ bá rí ojú ìjòsí, tẹ bá rí ojú ìjòsí ló ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ẹ rò pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí máa burú. In fact, èṣù jókòó sínú ẹ̀.
Èṣù dídì gbà iná ẹ̀ka jọlá. Ojú yẹn dàbí oṣó. Bí oṣó.
Oṣó ni láì.
Oṣó ni o. Àwọn ìgbà mi burúkú wọ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn.
Ẹ̀mí yíyẹ rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn, ó gbẹ̀mí burúkú wọ̀, ẹ̀mí yẹn rí tì í, ó ń tì í gan-an. Ẹnu kó téèyàn pọ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀, táwọn téèyàn bá pọ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ máa máa ṣe gbìrìgbìrìgbìrì bí pé kò sí èèyàn kankan mọ́, ẹ̀gbá ni bó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ókè ó dẹ̀ máa ti fún ẹ nílẹ̀ kan.
Èmi inú bí tẹ̀ fẹ́ àmì fàgùn mi, àmì ṣé ó dà pé tó máa ṣe ẹ̀ǹdì gan kó sọ pé wọ́n ti owó pálábá ti ṣèkì ọ̀dọ́. Gbogbo wọn bó ṣe wà yẹn.
Gbogbo ọ̀tá fi ń takò yín sí i tó bá pa fún tó kí adá.
I'm not even talking about accountability or no. I'm just saying just dilly-dallying and playing games with you guys.
Okay, if it's not game, so I'll still come back to you, Mr. Ade. Now I know your name. I'll still look out for you. Don't worry. If it's not game, I'll come back.
You don't need to look out. You don't need to look out. I'm always around here.
Okay.
If you want to see my face, I can. Like Mommy Yeti would say, go where the movies are your me. Just messing with you guys.
Kí ló dé tí mo sùn Westo? Kí ló dé tó sùn time? Àní mo wà nínú atẹ́gùn lọ́jọ́ tó lè mo lè mi wà ilẹ̀ mọ́. Mo wà nínú
Westo has the permission not to sleep tonight.
You should go and sleep. He stays in Nigeria. Then you should go and sleep. What's he doing? Why is he up now? Because
why are you up in abroad that you are?
Because of people like this, because of people like you, I cannot sleep.
If not for Westo, you won't be defending your mina. You will not have platform to defend.
Don't get me wrong, Mr. Ajay. I am not defending nobody.
Oh, you are objecting him?
No. I'm a neutral person, like I said. You are defending
your 50,000.
No, I'm not. I don't want to say your name.
Just this one 50,000.
Mr. Ajay, I did get it right. Mr. Ajay, go to the ultimate dash in your knee. That's no money to me.
50,000, Mr.
Okay, interested. It's no money to me. Book or watch it. They want to talk about the
80 no 50 low.
Àwọn ilé máa ń jẹ èèyàn ìdí àmì ló wà.
Kí ló ń lé tó gbogbo ìyẹn kí láǹfà kí láǹfà bóun láti wá ń bára wa rẹ́rìn-ín ìta ń ṣeré tàǹdà
ìdí àmì ló wà ní. Actually, Awikoko, you are just an entertainment to us here, actually.
Abi.
Relax. So I can think back, make us speak Patayo, that's Kaji. So we just accomplish entertainment in it.
Tẹ bá ṣe kọ́mẹ́dì máa tà gan.
Mr. J, Mr. Wikoko rárá kúrò ọjà ń kúrò.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ try gan tó tẹ̀lé tán lè dúró dé time.
Kí ni rí àkáǹtì nítorí mo mọ̀ pé súdò ilé ilẹ̀kọ̀ ẹ̀kan ló súdò rí.
Voice boy Mr. Wikoko yìí gan fẹ́ jọ Jack.
Hold on, lẹ́jẹ̀ kí n sọ.
Expanda ni.
Ó yá ìgbà wá sẹ́jẹ́ kan tó sọ. Mo mọ̀ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ìgbà tí mo ti kú.
Right.
to me.
Why is it that people following and starting following?
Ìgbà tí bọ̀ yẹn ti kú máa ń dùn mí gan. Right? Then àwọn ọmọ mi gan bí gan máa fi mi ṣe pé daddy you and this Mohbad. I'm a family man tí mi ò fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ kan máa lọ ṣe bí àbí máa lọ sọ̀rọ̀ máa bí mo lọ sọ̀rọ̀ kan ọmọ kan. Mo ti rí request oríṣiríṣi mi wá.
Ṣé kò ṣe máa yìí ló ń gbé Germany?
Mi ò gbé Germany lọ, Amẹ́ríkà ni mi wá. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi sá fún fẹ̀mí mi lè wá lọ forí mi gba ìpè àbí kan ọkàn máa lọ mú fọ́tò àbí kí n má lè sọ̀rọ̀ kan. So mo ra fẹ́ wà púpọ̀ ọlọ́pọ̀ yẹn dùn mí ni mo kàn fi máa ń kọ́ mi tó ẹgbẹ́ mi so mo fẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ mo sọ àmọ́ náà yọ. You say the Mohbad thing I'm doing now. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn.
Àìkú fáńdẹ̀ ìfáńṣẹ́.
Mi ìfẹ́ kọ́ wọn kan lọ mú fọ́tò àbí ọ̀dọ̀ ògbédè yìí sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ lọ́ máa lọ di iná àdóhùn ní because mo máa lọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ ni ọlọ́mọ ayẹkọ́ fi gbáyàn lẹ́nu.
Tẹ̀bá gbòòtọ́ dání tẹ̀bá
gbòòtọ́ dání. Àti gbòòtọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan dání tí àkàrà bá ṣe eré wa ní ìfẹ́ pè mí ní ìfẹ́ kéèyàn kan kọ́ sàbí kéèyàn kan máa lọ nù àdóhùn tó kojú dára.
Ẹni tí ò bá wùwà ẹgbẹ́ ni oníjà.
Wọ́n ti sọ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o ní mọ nǹkan tó máa sọ tí ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi lára mu àti sáré máa lọ mú ẹ. Mo ti máa ń ṣe kinní láì tí mo ń ṣe yìí mo ti ṣe ti máa kó lórí kinní ìsìn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa sẹ́yìn kúrẹ́sì wọ́n ṣàfẹ́mẹ́ni tó sọ àdónídọ́dà mi ò fẹ́ kéèyàn kankan mọ̀ mí mi ò bí mi ò ní kí.
Bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ bá yín ti bá 50,000.
Mo kàn fẹ́ jọ́ sí mo kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ because ìyàwó mi gan bá mi jà lórí ẹ̀ bí tó mọ̀ wọ́n rí mi tó ti yẹ mọ orúkọ tí mo sọ so I don't want mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ yàn kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ mi that's why mo ṣe.
Ṣé ìyàwó yín mọ̀ pé ẹ fún yàn ní 50,000?
Ó mọ̀ pé ìyàwó ṣe yíjú náà lè lọ ní 50,000 naira ó mọ̀ pé.
Kò ṣe joint account nílẹ̀ tí mo ṣá kan tó máa dùn ní. $50,000 is just $5.
Kò tiẹ̀ lè fa snow àbí kí lè má pè kí ní ká má fi sínú kò tiẹ̀ tó fa kankan gan kò gbé níbo ìdíbò.
That's why I just leave the account that way. Kò ṣe pé bóyá mo wá ń ṣe àbínọ́dọ́ mi ò kàn fẹ́ wàhálà mi ò fẹ́ kéèyàn kan kó tì.
But joke apart sir, ṣe ní another account yàtọ̀ sílẹ̀ mi ní kẹsàn-án àbẹ̀wò ṣó wà.
I don't come up to me pé ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìgbésẹ̀.
Is this the only one tẹ́ kàn ń lò tẹ́ ń lò?
Yeah, of course. Mo kàn máa ń gbọ́ tán, mo kàn máa ń gbọ́ àwọn èèyàn, mo máa ń gbọ́ mílíọ̀nù àwọn èèyàn lórí case náà, ìrántí mọ̀ mi ò.
Bóyá ẹ jẹ́ kí n bá pè rò sí so that ẹ máa lè ṣí ojú sílẹ̀. Ó yẹ bá mi fọ́ ìrò àkókò.
Kò sẹ́ni tó rú mi ò tójú mi sí. Adé mi ò dá sí gbogbo kí ní bàbá lọ ṣépè fún èèyàn.
Ẹ ti dá sí ọ̀rẹ́ jì ẹ ti dá sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Ọkọ̀ méjì gbọ́ àwọn tó lè mí kọ́ ìdí ìdìbò nípa ilé ìṣeré ìdí ìdìbò.
Àwọn tó dáwó fún Yomi, wọ́n ti ṣépè fáwọn tó dáwó fún Yomi. Ẹni sùn, wọ́n ti ṣépè fáwọn tó dáwó fún Yomi.
Tọ́lọ̀ bá rí lómi.
Pé tí ràn yín bá.
Irọ́ tọ́lọ̀ bá rí lómi, ọmọ mi létí, tọ́lọ̀ bá rí lómi pé for a good cause lè fi dáwó náà so mi ò.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sí i, náà yọ
àtọ̀. For a good cause báyìí tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé good cause mo fi dáwó náà ni kò ṣépè tó lè mú mi so that's why I just.
Ṣé ti rí nǹkan ní contact so ẹ wo Westo my little girl gbogbo orúkọ yín kọ́ ló pè gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe host kọ́ ló pè gbogbo orúkọ wọn ló pè.
Who was surprised now?
Family tèmi mú.
I know when in fact the way tó máa ń tún orúkọ mi yẹn gan-an ń ṣe lára mi dẹ̀ ṣẹ́gìrì ara mi mú filẹ̀ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀. I know why still.
Ṣé wàá fẹ́ wọ́n gbé ìdálẹ́tẹ̀lẹ́ nǹkan question yẹn ó sì ń bá fò mi ṣé wàá ti máa yí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tíjọ ṣe kankan throughout this justice for Mohbad.
Kí ló ń ṣe?
Ayọ̀ mi.
Wọ́n bá gbowó ní kí ló ń ṣe?
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n.
Ṣé Westo inú àkáǹtì Westo lọ gbowó ẹni.
Èmi ẹ mọ̀ pé get to boy lè mi. And Yomi Fabi is someone I've met one-on-one right there in service. I have a picture.
No, Mr. Luka. Yes, Mr.
But so one thing about me ni pé I would never bring anybody down. Mo ti sọ ọlọ́pàá ló Yomi ló rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè ọlọ́pàá ló bù ta ló rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè tó bù. So he got that me, mommy first saw giving your call opportunity. Let me just come with this. Yomi came with something that did not even last long. Go to the podcast. If I told them about Yomi, share another person place in lower 3-second video. Go there to tell more. But all of them to my bashe originally she of course, because tí tactical your battle kò sí nǹkan tí yàn fẹ́ ṣe sí. But what I want people to differentiate is that mo sọ fún mi ní issue pẹ̀lú Yomi o. The only issue I have with Yomi is that don't make it look as if what is not working for you.
Sorry to cut you short. So listen. Sorry to cut you short there. Okay. I don't understand. What do you mean by so TD billionaire?
Justice the competition pé ta ló ń rìn lọ́wọ́. So whosoever that is reigning inú kí n bínú ológo inú dem bínú ògo ológo.
Because we're not the West but the West not for
now kọ́ndéèmù yàgò níbẹ̀ ni wípé ìgbà táwa ń lọ táwa ń bọ̀.
Oh, West is still raining now.
Wait, I'm coming. Ìgbà táwa ń lọ táwa ń bọ̀ báwọn kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ díwọ́ báwọn blockade kan fẹ́ wá báwọn arrest kan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ mi ever sọ pé bàbá ni ó kọ́ sẹ́wọ̀n. Because those who are involved.
Now I get why you're mad at that guy.
Exactly. Why would you not have this on blockade and be saying that now Baba is
time to West too. I'm too West too. Mr. Wikipo share ó ti gbé yín
nǹkan tí mo ti kẹ́ pọ́ìntì wẹ́sọ̀.
ẹ̀rí Yomi ò bá rí èrò kò bá rí èèyàn tán jẹ gan-an ká ló fọgbọ́n ṣe tí ò máa fún bàbá rẹ̀.
kó màbá kí ló ń kó èrò lórí ikú ọmọ 26 kí lè rò kí ni mímú.
because nǹkan tó ń
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yóò ṣe nǹkan dáadáa náà wáyé èrò táwọn èèyàn sọ pé
wọ́n máa ti sọ́ọ̀dì yẹn kẹ́ wọ́n máa ti sọ́ọ̀dì yẹn.
right mọ́mí wa abiyamọ gidi kan ní wò pé òun wérò lórí ikú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ náà.
àbí.
nípa kókó kí lẹ́yìn gbé dání ṣé gbé nǹkan kan dání.
gbé báwo kò tún yé mi kí ló ti lọ́ máa
Yomi gbé dání náà torí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe tẹ̀lé.
ṣe tẹ̀lé kẹ̀kẹ́ tí wọ́n tún máa fi lè sọ pé àwọn wérò.
àwọn ganan gbé Yomi dà wọ́n ló gbé nǹkan dání o.
wọ́n máa fi kú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ọba pé wọ́n ń wérò.
wọ́n ló Yomi gbé nǹkan dání.
Ọ̀dà ìdẹ́sẹ̀ tó yẹ kó kọ́ máa fọ́ ló bàbá tó mú ẹ tó lù.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fún mi 1 minute kí n sáré answer Asamba àbí kí ló pe lórúkọ yìí. Only Westo, why are you so pained about Yomi? Where are you from? I guess Ogun State. Let me before I even answer you. If I'm from Ogun State, is there anything or is there any problem?
ẹ fi ìpínlẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ méjì gbọdọ̀ jọra wọn yọ̀ nínú ọmọ mi nìkan tó ní.
Ẹni ìjà Yomi nínú àwọn fẹ́ gẹ̀tẹ̀ ni.
báwọn bóun ṣe rí nìyẹn bóun ṣe rí ló ṣe question lórí question ó ṣe tún question rẹ sí ẹ ìwọ ni màá explain lára ẹ fún.
It's sounding threatening to me. Dr. Diaz, what do you know when you show
Greetings to everyone. I'm in on the ground train.
Check me Sanero too. Check me Sanero too.
I'll come back to
people
me.
here that have
I'll
lost
come back.
Okay, Dr. Diaz.
Yeah, I'm in on the ground train, so I don't have reception.
Okay,
I'll sort of any time from now, so I'll come back once I'm out. Already another 1 hour or two.
No problem, last one. Thank you, man. All right, let me just answer this person. Why are you so pained about Yomi? From what I've been saying since morning, do you see me pain? What have I been saying? Yomi shine, you shit here. Good. You cannot say I'm pained. I can't be pained. You are pained. Say there's competition with Yomi. So that person together. And you said, where are you from? I get to Ogun State. That sounds so threatening, like you are threatening me or what? What has that got to do? Pain as how? Of what? Shall you understand? I'm not know what pain to. Well, get the information that I carry. Pain as how? What do you mean by pain?
kán lọ sùn kan jí
wọn ọmọ tún mọ pé wọ́n níyàn wà bí.
kébé kò ní bú bàbá wẹ́stò ò ní owó ní kébé òun ní.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan fún yín. if there is any need for wẹ́stò ní kébé. bàbá ní kí gbogbo wa bá sọ pé ká máa defend Yomi or ká máa fún ní soft spot like to just look
soft landing.
No, soft landing because soft spot. Let me just have a soft spot and let me just try to acknowledge and credit him and so on. Mo fi Ọlọ́run ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n gbé Yomi sórí yìí. Kò sí ẹni tó máa praise ẹ̀ tó mi because where I will be coming from, àwọn kò tiẹ̀ ní ìròdè bẹ̀. To prove that okay, to this, based on that, Yomi okay, let's do this. Wait. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó gbé Yomi sórí yẹn. Blindly not being defended and they are defending Yomi pointlessly. Tabanika tẹ wá ká promote Yomi ọ̀hún náà pé ká gbé síta pé ká wá kọ̀tì. Even nǹkan tó dá nípa Yomi, if he was convinced to make it look as a good thing, kò tún sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe tó nínú wọn. I understand. Although wọ́n máa ń gbé síra wọn, understand àwọn technicalities of these things. Ṣé bí ó sì lè ní? Nǹkan tèmi mọ̀ wọ́n lè má mọ̀ tó àwọn tó ń wò wá they see us than ourselves àríra wa but at the same time kí ló àwọn èèyàn kàn ń ṣe bálabàla nobody is there. Commission not.